And we're officially rolling. Welcome to the Brown Load, everybody.
Hello.
We're live and happening in your ears.
I just remembered, sorry.
What's Matt? What you done?
Has the delivery happened yet?
No.
Why are you even mentioning? This guy's annoyed me already.
Oh, I think he's annoyed everyone in my house. He annoyed my kids.
No, actually,
My kids
I
blanked
don't
him.
live here, but he's annoyed me. Just
Okay.
by
Tell him what happened, Seth.
being a bystander
Tell him
on
what's
the
happened in
sidelines,
the last 20 minutes.
watching the activities that were going on in your kitchen.
So
he's annoyed me.
You arrived here about 8 o'clock, about 45 minutes ago. It's
Yeah.
taken us 40 minutes to sit down.
Yeah.
In fairness, it takes about 10 minutes to set the equipment up and things like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in the garage.
Bit of setting.
Which is usually the gym. Also known as the place where the bikes are stored. Also known as the place where the boilers are.
Yeah.
Also known as a place where carrier bags come to die.
Yeah.
Also known as a place where the leftover paint tins.
Yeah.
Anything else? I've
Yeah,
missed?
all sorts.
Oh, there's a gas cylinder.
Ladder.
You know what? We could do a scene of like, do you know where's Wally? And hide something.
Yeah.
Take a photo and be like,
Where is
where's
the Wally?
this?
I
Yeah.
think he's right
Where's
there,
Kedge?
isn't he?
The Wally is there.
Perfectly brought back. Now tell everybody why he's annoyed you.
It's just like it comes at number one. He comes into your house. You're like faffing around after him, trying to make him a coffee out your fancy machine.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bruv, just
But
put
he
the
loves it. He loves his
no,
fancy
shut
machine.
up. Put the kettle on and give him that instant shit.
Yeah.
Like do that. So I'm sorry, I'm swearing so early, but,
No, but-
I'm really annoyed.
but-
and then
So much
the coffee's made on the table. He's rummaging through your fridge.
Is it wrong? Can I tell you something with him right here? Is it? I get a little bit annoyed, not really annoyed.
No.
just 5%.
Yeah.
little like a aggravation, like if someone
Yeah.
put their finger in your ear.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bruv? Stop.
But if
know-
you couldn't
no,
do
hold on
that
a
to
minute.
your-
I haven't started. Told you what's annoying.
I
It's not
honestly,
just in
I don't
general.
think he's put it in your ear. He's put it somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would be doubly annoying, and also against the law. I think against my will. So no, what is annoying is that he uses another mug to warm up the milk.
That's
And
what.
then and then puts that microwave.
Yeah, but-
Hold on 1 minute. He puts let everyone know what happens. So he's got his mug for the coffee. There's a mug
Yeah.
underneath the coffee machine filling up the coffee, and he puts
Another
another
mug.
mug with milk in it.
Yep.
Fills it up with the microwaves it. He goes,
Yeah.
oh, and then he moans about my
Yeah,
microwave.
no.
Your microwave is too
No,
powerful.
hang on. He moans about the microwave. He moans about what the dud is. He pours it in and he goes, oh, no, it's rubbish. Chucks it down the sink.
Yeah, or
then goes after another milk carton from
Right.
another
Then-
fridge.
then
Oh, no,
he's-
that's rubbish. I can't drink that. Then he looks at the date on something and be like, oh, no, this is
That's going out. Yeah,
and
and
I ain't
actually,
having that.
I'll be honest. I've been away since last Wednesday. Pretty
Right.
much, my feet haven't touched the floor since Wednesday night.
Right.
Cabaret nights, award shows, comedy shows. I've done 3 different comedy shows. Right, traveling up to
I just
Birmingham.
imagine you just on your backside, your legs up.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, fishnets
5
on.
days, it's just
Yeah.
been like that, sliding.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
did somebody order the kebab and gulab jamun? Here they are. No, so then I do all that, and it's just been. So I've come back
Yeah.
home today, and actually, the house was a bit messy. I have to whisper that because my missus was here, but she's working full time, and she's good. She does stuff with the kids. She takes them out for the weekend, but that means the house doesn't get kind of
You're like
tidied up.
the law and order, basically.
And I come back and I just kind of like just start to stay on top of it because it's mainly my domain because I'm mainly the one at home. But anyway, and now what's happened as a result? My niece, who lives with us, or my wife's niece who lives with us,
Lovely
has gone
person.
to get the dud at the end of the road because Ted just pointed out that this dud isn't right,
Do you
the
know, it's
almond
just
milk
wrong.
isn't there. He prefers this one, and she, Bajari, like a nice Midlands girl that she is, has gone.
she's nice.
Okay, I'll go and get it, and she is very polite and nice.
She is very polite, but
And you just
but
made her run
no, but
around
I think
after you.
I think if you look at the positives of it all, is that
here we go.
tomorrow morning you would have woken up and it would have been bedlam because it would have been, oh my god, there's no dude, oh this
No,
one's
do you know
out of
what?
date.
Do you know what?
And then so then he would have caused a ruckus, the domestic, and all of this stuff. And actually, I've just saved all of that, and you got 5% annoyed with me.
you saved
but
that.
imagine the 75% annoyance that might have happened tomorrow because a lot of people were depending on Dud. Dud is
Well,
important.
I'm gonna save everyone the ruckus for next week
Okay.
when we do the podcast.
Yeah.
You got to bring your own coffee.
Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on.
In either in a
Look how annoyed
mug
he
or
is.
you can pick it up from somewhere before you get here.
Yeah, if you
At
can't
8
add it
o'clock.
up,
Just
I
come
don't-
with it.
Hold on.
I don't want to
didn't
hear no
bring
more
my own
faffing
dud, but then
around.
I thought you guys would take the mickey out of me so much that he's gone and brought his own dud.
Hold
No,
on.
but just bring everything yourself.
Okay,
Just stop at
No,
the
but his
Starbucks. There's
machine's
a
good.
coffee machine at the
His
end of the
machine's
road.
good. His machine is good.
trying to work out.
Tommy, I'll break the
if
machine.
you charge roughly £2.50, let's say £3 a coffee. The podcast this year is going to be 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years in November, October,
Yeah.
or November.
December.
No, was it December? Early
Yeah,
December.
first week.
Yeah,
First week of
first
December.
week,
That's right. Okay, so first week of December we hit 5 years. 5 years of a coffee at £3 a week.
Yeah.
52 times 3.
No, but I never used to drink
What's that?
coffee
Oh, Billy.
before. This is because we've been relegated we've been
invoicing
relegated to
£50.
Monday nights in the garage. It never used to be coffee. Come on. When we started, it used to be
£750,
daytime.
you know what I mean? £750.
Sorry, that's
in weekly
747.
Yeah, because you went, no. Oh, there's 747. We said because we did a podcast twice at yours.
Yeah. Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
That's oh yeah.
Yeah, tax rebate. There
Yeah.
you go. But anyway, so that's what's been going on. Sorry about that. Hence the coffee drama.
Yeah, but we've got to
And
address the big situation.
So he didn't have milk, and therefore he's waiting for the milk. So go on,
Yeah.
what is the big situation?
The big situation that everyone is talking about, and
What's everyone talking
it's on the tip of everyone's tongues this week, and that is the
Your
launch.
bottom.
No.
Your
The
bottom
launch. No. The launch of Meta's new social media app known as Threads. It was released last
is that
Thursday.
what that is?
Last Thursday it was released. Old Zuckerberg
So when
dropped
you say
it.
Meta, that means Facebook.
No,
which is
no, it's
now
Meta.
known as, no, I'm just explaining it. So Meta is Facebook, isn't it?
Meta
it's not
is,
another.
Meta is one company, is the overarching company that owns now Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram and
Okay,
Threads.
right. Okay, I didn't know that. I really didn't know that.
And the
didn't
metaverse.
you? Okay.
I thought. I've heard them go. Facebook is now Meta, but I didn't really get.
No,
what
it's
that meant.
the other way around.
No, it's like, you know how like the Brownload owns the IP for Tommy Sandu, DJ Sachi,
Right.
Super Extraordinary Kedge.
The milk.
Yeah.
Hashtag blame Kedge.
Yeah. All of that, it all comes under the Brownload umbrella.
Right, okay.
So Desioki, that's all part of that.
That's
The
all-
Brown,
yeah, we own that now.
We own
Yeah.
that. So therefore, yeah, and so yeah, it was a big thing, big event, and I'm sure did everyone all wake? I mean, people, you could pre-subscribe to the App Store. I don't know what it was for the layman on Google, whatever you call it, Play Store thing.
Android
But-
massive. He's cussing you there, Satch.
all of that.
Do you know what?
but-
I'm not even gonna.
You're not gonna rise?
I'm not gonna say anything.
You know what?
But-
You've matured. Big of
He's
you. That's
matured.
big
He's
of you.
matured. He's
Yeah,
matured.
yeah.
But it was available at midnight, and then obviously a lot of people woke up early. Did you guys download it? Was the rush to scramble it? Did you find it easy to log on?
Bruv.
How was the initial sort of procedure for you guys?
I don't want to poo-poo this because I know some people are into social media, whatever.
Hmm.
I have zero interest. I'm even drifting off of Twitter. I post the
Okay,
odd
well, this
thing
is
on
why.
Twitter now and then.
The reason why you're drifting off Twitter because the thread is calling you.
What-
It's
what's-
pulling you in.
It's not.
What's the difference?
So what?
Oh, there's a big difference.
Twitter and hold on before you let me do the proper stuff. I'll go.
Let me do the proper stuff before you do the bakwas.
Oh.
Because he's Bhagwan.
I haven't
He's
got
social
proper.
media Bhagwan.
Okay.
And you.
Well, I was crowned that, and that's why I had to go onto the radio early last week as well. Chris Evans goes,
don't
you
know.
are the
I
expert,
don't know
and I had
who-
to. I had to-
He's
I
not
had
an
to give the
expert
guy.
in anything. He's
you
not an
d- you know
expert
what?
in
I love it.
anything.
I love it that you guys are not there, but I can
No.
tell you about this. And if you were
No,
there,
it's
you
not
would
that.
absolutely go, "What are you doing?" Ken?"
I think I don't like it because you like it. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm just annoyed at him. And then I see him going, ooh, getting us excited. And I just want to cuss it straight away.
But only you to
No,
know.
leave that to me. Leave that to me. It's
Oh,
fine.
oh, yeah,
I'm-
go on,
I'm
you
here,
can have
I'm
some.
here.
You can have some.
But so yeah,
I wanna
like I
tear
said, so
Threads
I
out
was
of
the
him.
voice of authority, the truth, and seeker of truth and justice
Okay.
on Virgin Radio to explain what Threads was to Chris.
So it's a tweet. It's like Twitter.
So it's basically just it's a text-based app, and it's all about
But in
typing.
Twitter, you can do videos and pictures. I'm just saying.
You can still add you can
it's
still
Threads
add pictures, videos, and all of that on this as well. But I think early sort of signs are that how Instagram was rewarding you for pictures, this is rewarding you for a bit of intelligence and a little bit of opinions in terms of having a conversation. Hence the thread. I think that's where it's going. That's where the early algorithms are sort of pointing at you. And so, therefore, because Instagram has has basically distorted a lot of
I
people's
can see how
images.
you're really not
This is-
interested right
nah,
now.
this is where
People's
like,
minds-
if this was a TikTok,
Yeah.
which is what it should be, rather than a full-on essay that it's becoming and a lecture. Because honestly, I really think.
Shall I break it down for you?
No,
What I think
I'll
about
tell you
it?
what it is. I'm going to put it out there. Nobody cares. Nobody listening to this podcast wants
Well,
to hear
oh,
Kedge
yeah,
explain
well,
threads.
Yeah, no,
just saying.
I'm with you.
Whoa.
I'm getting annoyed at myself for allowing this to take
Yeah, no,
part.
honestly, it
What?
is.
And
It is
also to be explained by him.
Yeah, no,
I think
forget
I'm
what he
sorry.
said.
I think I'm
You're being
tired.
Kedge-splained.
Just so you know, I think I'm tired as
I
well.
know, that's fine,
I've
that's
had a
fine.
busy weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and a
have I.
busy few
and
days,
it's horrible, coming to your house knowing there's no good in the fridge. It's a horrible feeling. I totally
Bruv,
sympathise with you.
I'm gonna milk you. And I will drain milk out of your
do
teats and put it into your dud.
Love it. All right, Saj, so why are you so
It's
against
Twitter.
it?
Threads is Twitter.
Well, it's not against it. Look, I downloaded it.
Yeah,
when
I saw you with the
And-
early sort of message on thread, the
Yeah.
first thread.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just like, what is
What
this?
is all this
What is it?
about?
I don't know nothing
think
about
you
it.
went in for a
and then
second one.
I quickly acknowledged that it is. Say if Twitter is an A level, this is an NVQ level.
Oh, okay.
It's
Bit basic.
very basic.
Okay.
It's,
So how
I
can
wouldn't
you
even say a bit. It's very basic.
How can you get more basic than going?
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Oh, does everyone else agree that cheese and onion are better than salt and vinegar?
It's
No,
so basic. It's
what's
so-
making it feel basic for you, Saj?
number one, I turned it on.
Yeah.
I wasn't even following anybody because I was like, I'm going to keep this blank.
Oh yeah,
canvas.
because so basically, just
Yeah.
so you know, all you need is your Instagram login. So if you log into your Instagram, it will log you
Yeah,
into this.
it'll take you straight there.
Oh.
It takes you straight.
And then
so
all
it's
of a
very
sudden,
easy sign-up process.
it gives you, follow everyone on Instagram. I was like, well, hang on a minute. No, I don't want to do that. So I skipped that.
Okay.
And then it just started, my timeline started
Filling up.
And I was like, well, hang on a minute. I haven't even followed anyone that I want to.
Yeah.
So why are you giving me stuff that I don't want to consume?
Yeah.
So
this might be a chance for you to be a new you.
That's
And
what
then
I mean.
that-
And
and
there
you-
was
you
none of
nail
that.
on the head. This is a
It
chance
was-
for everyone to be a new you.
No,
New
hang on a
social
minute.
media you.
It was forcing stuff down my throat that I didn't want.
Yeah.
No, and the reason that and, I
And
just
you
wanna
don't work at the
explain-
BBC anymore, so that's
Exactly.
That's
I mean,
the only
Kedge
place
loves to take it,
where
but
they do
I
stuff
mean,
like that.
I don't.
But
I don't want
what
that.
I'm saying is that it's just giving you like a little taster of what's out there,
But I
because
don't
obviously
care.
Instagram's always run by influencers.
Do you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to say this straight, and this is my prediction. People are going to get bored of this and go back to Twitter.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, everyone's leaving Twitter.
No,
blah, blah, blah.
I'll tell
Now,
you
shut up,
why.
Kedge. 1 second. Let me say what I've got to say. Everyone's like, it's leaving. This is
Yeah.
going to be the end of. Do you know when people just go back to the original because it was good?
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. 100%.
But can I just say the original is very broken at the moment, and it's full of
it
it's a
doesn't-
cesspit of hatred and negative
you
vibes.
no. But you got to understand, if you want to consume that, you can. But you can easily look at it and be like, but that don't concern me.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
I think the problem
Why
is
do you
Move
need to
on.
look at that and
Scroll
then get
on.
angry? Yeah, exactly. Why you got to get
No,
angry
but
about
I
it?
think it's
get over
I
it,
think
innit?
it's really affected a lot of people's minds
Then
and,
that's
and
down on you.
behavior because and you're right. It's obviously whatever you're getting and on your feed and timeline and all that, and now you've got this following thing and
Echo chambers, you get into the same
yeah,
sort
you
of
get
thing
into,
coming round.
exactly, and then
again.
you exactly. So I get that, and I think everyone's trying to be making a conscious effort to keep it positive, happy. Let's have a thread, let's have a conversation, and let's keep it mellow. And like you said, like everyone's given a chance to like be reborn into a new social platform.
but I think
the good thing is we all start from scratch.
Yeah.
No, but I think forget that. If you want to be sociable, go and ring your mate.
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah.
Why are you going on Thread? Go on a WhatsApp group between you and your mates and have a little chat.
100 million subs
Why have you got
in 5 days. Twitter's got 350 mils. This has got 100 mil in 5 days. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
it's all
so
there.
I mean, obviously they're not
And
starting from scratch.
silly,
They're
yeah.
not starting from scratch.
And it's not a new company. This is Facebook.
Do you know what the worst part of all of this is? And this is what's annoyed me the most, Kedge.
Go on.
And you've done this because I saw it yesterday and it
Yeah.
really ticked
Oh my
me
God.
off to the point where I was like, I'm going to unfollow him on everything.
I know
I
what I did.
hate him. He shared his thread to Instagram.
Oh
Like,
God.
bruv, why do I want to see that rubbish?
look how proud he
Like, honestly, I had a message typed out to him,
Yeah.
and I was like,
I
no,
wish
I'm
you
going to
sent it.
save it. No, I was not going to save it because it is so infuriating.
But it's
I
my
don't want
world.
to see that. But I don't want to see that.
No, true. But what I will say for you, Kedge, what you will do, I reckon as well. and I can almost
Everyone's doing it.
No. What I reckon he'll do in
I
about
will set a task at work.
no, in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. This is how I think it's going to go. Kind of connecting to what you said a minute ago, Satch. Kedge's going to go. You know what it is. I'm off Threads now, and we're all going to go. You're off Threads now. Why? How come?
Yeah.
You were giving it that, and you go, no. And then he'll go. And then because he's social media bagwan, he'll go. No, you know what they got wrong? They got this, and this wrong.
Yeah,
and therefore, for those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah.
I reckon that's
Or,
going to happen.
how I see it now,
Because
and
you're not really a Twitter person. Twitter.
No, he
you're
is.
a-
No,
No,
I
he's a
am. I
tweeter.
do. But
He's
Oh,
still,
because of-
and the
because of
thing is,
football, because of
he's
football.
still,
It's
he's
Tottenham
still
Twitter.
putting his fingers in Twitter's hole.
Is he?
He is. He's dabbling.
But I
He's
didn't
dabbling.
really open Twitter for a long time. Since then, I think it was on the weekend, and I thought, I've completely ignored Twitter. Let's have a look at what's there, because obviously I use it for more sort of Tottenham updates, and
Yeah.
I follow a
And
lot of
boom, he
Tottenham.
was straight back in.
And well, no, but
He was.
But I just think that this is, give it a chance. This is like, you know, when you move into a new flat,
Yeah.
right? You've got your mattress.
Yeah.
You haven't.
Have I brought that from the old or the new mattress?
No,
Or
you got a new
brought it
mattress,
from
but
the-
but you still.
I see. I like this conversation already much more than talking about
Exactly.
threads.
And this is
Hope
why
it's
I've got
cotton
it.
threads.
This is why I've got it.
duvets.
And then you've got your telly, but it's not on a stand, so you've just put it on some
the floor,
like
yeah,
books,
on the-
right?
yeah.
Right. This is what Threads is like. It's there. It's a new build.
But are we waiting for-
furnishings,
right.
the furnishings are coming.
Are they okay? Have
And
they
that's
been
the
ordered?
excitement.
They're just-
They're
yeah.
ordered. I think they're coming. They
Right.
will slowly
Do you know what?
get it to
I like
work.
the furnishings in my old place.
Yeah, maybe.
It
Yeah,
was
you're like, actually,
lovely.
why did we move?
It was cozy.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I
There's
liked the
nothing wrong
people.
with it?
My neighbours were cool.
Still
yeah,
working?
but your family expanded.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Your family expanded, so you needed more space.
No,
Okay.
no, family were happy there. We were all good, mate. we
Family-
were all
family's
good.
family good.
We were all
Okay,
good in the hood.
We will see how the Threads thing.
Okay.
If you're on Threads,
Are you
know
on
what?
it,
Just
Tommy?
No, he's not on it. Tommy, don't get on
No.
it.
You're the only person that when I look
doesn't need
into
to be.
the following, it still says pending. I was like,
Yeah, but
come
it doesn't.
on,
It doesn't need to. He doesn't need to.
Yeah. No.
Also, when you cross over, you'll have a little number on your Instagram.
Oh, really?
And
Then what
that
happens,
will
kid?
tell you what position you were in migrating
yeah,
to
I
Threads.
You want a number?
I want to be a number in a
Yeah, you do.
list,
I was less than 10 million.
bro.
Medal? Do you want a medal?
Like no, literally, unless you're 001.
Even then,
Zuckerberg was number one.
Who
Zuckerberg
gives
was
a
number one.
monkeys?
Zuckerberg, was he?
Yeah.
Kid,
Just
that's
to
cool.
very quickly to
That's
wrap this
cool.
social media malarkey up. The more it's becoming apparently sociable,
Yeah.
is unsociable, I think.
Yeah.
And if I ever see one more reel with that stupid song, that Mucky Bar tune or whatever,
It's a tune though.
honestly, I'm gonna throw my phone out the
Mucky
window.
bars.
But that's the trending tune at the moment.
You know
so
the
you're going to
song
see, but you're going
Yeah.
to see a
How's
lot
it
of
go?
those.
Who's it by? Jane.
Jane,
It's one of you lot.
one of my lot.
Is it?
That one.
Honest, every girl has made a reel to that song, and honestly, the reel's rubbish.
No, but
it's
look,
just
look, if
the songs.
Bollywood celebs are doing it, it means it's massive.
It's
trend.
just-
and all the Bollywood celebs are doing
Well,
it. Everyone.
is Ranveer Singh doing it?
I haven't seen a Ranveer Singh. I've seen a lot of the female actresses. Like, they're all doing it.
It's terrible.
You know what? Sorry, I'm not just saying this to stick it to you. And I, honestly, I hope Threads is amazing, and
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy it.
I mean, you sound like I've got an investment in it.
Yeah,
And
well,
you know,
the way you talk about
Yeah,
all social
yeah.
media and everything, any new technology, any new program, I think you got an investment in. I think there's backhanders going on here. But I tell you what, it's come up quite a lot on my social media feed.
Yeah.
What do we think of Tottenham?
Hey!
They say that word.
Yeah.
And then they go, and what do we think of that word? They go,
Yeah.
Tottenham. And then goes, thank you very much. You go, that's all right. And I think
it's a funny one.
yeah, it's a funny one. And then
It's a funny one.
like a kid. Yeah, that's a funny one. Yeah, good.
So yeah,
have it.
but sports and then obviously I do want to sort of like it's funny because Satchel say that why not call somebody and speak to somebody?
Yeah.
He said that's the better thing. And did you notice? I mean, I'm not an F1 fan, but obviously I'm across all of it as well because it was on the socials, and that was that there was Clara
Yes,
who was in the paddock.
she's a model, right?
Clara Delevingne.
yeah. Is she a model?
Cara,
actress.
Cara Delevingne.
Cara.
Yeah, you think of Clara Danfo.
Yeah.
Is the
No,
presenter.
Cara-
Yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
she's a
I
presenter.
work with the
Yeah.
Clara. This is a Cara.
Cara
Cara.
Delevingne.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got
Yeah.
she was dubbed as the next Kate Moss.
Clara
A
Delevingne.
model then, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, model. Yeah, absolutely.
Model, yeah. So
God,
she was on. She
had
was
a
in the
tough time
paddock.
this weekend, didn't she?
What happened?
Well, she was on the. She was at like with all, you know how all the celebs all sort of walk around and mill around the grid
At the F1.
and the F1.
It was Silverstone this
And
weekend.
Silverstone, yeah, British Grand Prix. And she was on there. Martin Brundle, the Sky Sports presenter, obviously he's always with the mic looking for people who to chat to and everything. And he found Sam Ryder. Sam Ryder was like, oh my God, it gave so much insight into F1 and who
So he's really into it.
Brad,
yeah.
Brad Pitt even spoke to him.
Brad Pitt spoke. Yeah, so
Yeah.
everyone does
Yeah,
it
but
because
everyone.
everyone's
They're
kind of
petrol heads.
expecting the Sky Sports microphone in your mouth. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that happen. And
Finally get something in your mouth. You said that.
and he went over to old Cara and she was like, no. And like her like PR man was like just telling her obviously off camera, like, no, don't talk to him. And she just didn't talk.
She didn't talk. What? No, she just said no straight
No,
away.
yeah.
He didn't even ask her a question. He didn't get to go. He
Everyone talks to Sky Sports on the grid.
I actually think the rule is if you're there for the F1 and you're on the grid, you should speak to press.
The channels.
Yeah.
And press.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of
And
as
she's
an
like, I found
ambassador.
it so rude
Yeah.
that she just sort of blanked him.
Blanked
And
him.
well done on the presenter to go, well, I'm sure whatever she was going to say was not going to be interesting anyway.
Yeah,
he
Like,
ripped
and
her. He
you know,
ripped
got
her.
himself out of it. But I just thought, like,
But that's not nice. Then now she really won't say anything next time as well.
Well,
will she?
Well, then you
she's
should
come
be
out.
there.
She's come out saying, "Oh, my PR man said don't talk to him, don't speak."
Made
And
you
I'm
look like a
but-
right.
And you know what it is? I've noticed it's the jump jars of these celebs who basically ruin it for the celebs.
Yeah.
But
Too
that's
many
always the
jump
case.
jars
We-
and jealous
we
who
know
basically go,
that.
"Oh, you know what? Don't do this. Don't ask them this." And then when you actually get to them, they're absolutely fine.
Shall I give you two examples of that?
Yeah.
In Bollywood.
Yeah.
Ranbir Kapoor.
Yeah.
When we did I wanted to do this because he was doing Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, right?
Yeah.
Which is this youth is crazy,
Yeah.
right? That's what it means. So I thought, let's do a youth is crazy game.
Yeah.
Let's get a balloon by our feet and pass it up our body.
I remember that.
You did that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they said
No.
no. His
Yeah.
people,
As in the people
his
said,
people
yeah.
said
That's
that.
what it is.
And they weren't even, sorry, I want to make this very clear. They're not his people.
Yeah.
They're like agency
Yeah,
people.
they're
like,
nobodies.
so when he
No, no,
comes
but-
up, no,
but it's always
let's
like
not
this.
say that because they were the ones that bring the people to the show. They're not nobodies, but they don't, what I want to make clear is they're not reflective of him.
Him.
No, but
They-
nobody
and
ever
he
is.
doesn't know about
I meant nobody in the sense of like you don't represent
Yeah, but
His
but-
decision.
should.
No,
Yeah.
but you know what it is? They're nervous,
Yeah.
right? And they're thinking, Rambir's over. We're taking care of his hotels and his cars, and we're taking him to there and make
Yeah.
sure he's eating correctly.
He
And as
doesn't
you're
want to
gonna
play
ref-
no
and he
silly
doesn't want
game.
And
he wants to.
No, but they wouldn't have even asked him. They would have gone.
Yeah.
They would have gone, no, just no.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
but
mess around. Just
that's
ask the
the
question,
problem.
plug the film, go home.
Yeah.
It's missionary. Let's just do it missionary. No, don't try and mix it up. Let's not do different positions.
It's funny you said missionary because Mission Impossible. I had the same issue with
Tom Cruise.
with Haley Atwell, who's in Mission Impossible.
Right.
And again, I was chatting to the PR people, two of them, like late Thursday night because she was coming in on
Saying, "This is
Friday.
what we're gonna do?"
And I was like, look, we just want to do a quick little thing. We're just going to
Yeah.
answer these questions and everything. It's just like her first that she's experienced, like different, like first time she went to see this film, first time she met Tom Cruise, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they, oh my god, but can you do it in this order? It has to be this. Can't do this question, all of that. And then when I'm out,
see, that's different. They're now jobs worth. They're going, oh, great. If you're going to do this idea, we need to put
she
our
just
stamp
moved.
on it.
But then when I met her,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah.
this is
It's always-
amazing.
Yeah,
oh,
that's the
this is
case.
so
Right.
much fun.
So-
and you're like,
So,
okay.
so same thing with Rambir. I just sprung it on him. I went, oh, we got a balloon. We're going to do the thing. And he went, yeah, cool. And not only that, he was clever. He played up to it. If you watch the video, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's
He
a good
turns
video.
around. He does all this stuff. And the other one, the big one, was Amitabh Bachchan. Because I wanted to do that whole
the
sidecar
cart thing. I remember that. I was with you.
And the drink glasses.
I was with you.
And they were like, oh, Mr. Bachchan, sir, no, you can't do this. You can't do that.
He did it.
Very
So I
respectable.
went,
man.
okay, no problem. And I thought, and I turned to the producer of the night, and I went, we'll just ask him. If he says no, then we'll edit that bit out.
Exactly. Yeah.
But he was like, absolutely, let's go. And not only that, he played up to it. He
What
kind
about
of
when
they
Nergis
always
Fakri was doing all of that miming lip syncing?
bogling? She was bogling to us.
Bogling,
Yeah.
and she loved it.
I remember
never done anything like
before I was
that.
like, we got Omarion dancing to Bangra. You seen that video? Knocking around.
That's you, DJ.
That was me,
Yeah.
DJ.
And
yeah.
Omarion. If you look at
And he dressed up and everything as well. The
Yeah.
PR was like, he's not doing that.
So a lot of these stars will do it, but
Yeah.
it's got to be pictured them. And they also, if I'm honest, they got to feel safe. They got to feel like, oh, he's not going to take the mick out of us or make us look
yeah,
silly or whatever.
yeah.
But we will. But no, you're right. So sorry, my point is Cara Delevingne
Yeah.
not playing along.
Didn't play along. I just found
But
it.
then, you know what? Sorry, stop that. This is something different. Maybe she doesn't know anything about F1. She's just there on the freebie. She's there going to pose for a few pictures, and she's thinking,
Yeah,
I don't,
but-
I
but
don't,
didn't
I
say
don't
that.
wanna-
But
But
then
then
I
say
didn't
that.
say that. Just say, you know what? I'm really not interested here. I'm a guest or somebody.
Innit?
I think
I'm-
people
yeah,
just would rate.
I'm
I just
here
think
to-
people would appreciate that honesty.
You'd be
If
like-
I was there, I would have said the same.
Kedge would have been like, I'm here to see Damon Hill.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's about it.
He doesn't
To
even.
be fair,
yeah.
all I care about is who's going to crash before we get to the first
Yeah.
turn. That's it.
I really like Damon Albarn.
Yeah.
Is that another Damon?
No.
No, is that
Damon Hill.
I did meet once
Damon Hill.
Pedro Diniz.
Who's that?
He's a racing car driver. Apparently, and Mika Hakkinen.
Mika
Oh, yeah.
Hakkinen, I remember.
When I,
He was a
when,
big
you know,
deal.
when I was on Blind Date as
Yeah.
a contestant,
Yeah.
it was in Monaco. That's where our date went. That's where we went.
Oh, wow.
So, but me and the girl weren't getting on. We didn't not get on. We just there was no connection.
no.
If I'm honest, I don't think she liked me at all. But that's fine. But then she went out with like other men.
Mika Hakkinen?
Yeah, it was weird. She met some other men in the casino and went out, and I just went off for a little wander, went to some bars, and I was sat there with Mika Hakkinen, who was buying me rum and cokes, and it was the navy rum, the dark
Man,
rum.
that's a wicked date.
Yeah,
You did well.
But
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
think you
But
did well.
I'm not into Formula One. Actually, I do think there comes a point in your life where you don't get into new sports.
So far, you're not into threads. You're not into F1.
no,
I mean,
clear. And actually, if I was listening to this podcast and I saw in the description they're talking about threads and Formula One, I'd go, nah, not for me. Skip
me.
this episode.
Oh.
I'd skip it. I'm not into Formula One. I'm not into threads. But
Ah.
but I think you need to kind of get into sport. Probably like food and drink and no, maybe food and drink's different.
No, food and
but,
drink.
But you need to be into sports. I think in your teens. If a sport doesn't get you in your teens,
No.
I don't think it's going to get you
I've
in your
only
20s.
got into F1 recently, and even then, like I'm not a
Satch
wild
is new
follower,
to F1.
but I do like to kind of look at what's happening every few
Since you
weeks.
watched that show, isn't it?
Drive to Survive. It changed
Yeah.
my life.
Honestly, I've met a lot of
Okay,
people
maybe.
who've got they've got into F1 because they've watched this Drive to Survive
It
show.
is such a good show if you want to start what like I had no interest in it, but it's just a well-made show, and you're like, do you know, I want to follow this because
I don't think-
the people in it are really good.
I don't think I've got into any sport in my later years. I think it was either from day one, like
Yeah.
you said, early doors, and I never got into golf. And
No.
all my
No.
all my friends all love golf,
Yeah.
and I don't.
Someone was actually talking to me on the weekend. Was like, "Oh, come on, Satch! Like, you know, I walk 7 miles because they know I love walking. So they're
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
give me the let's go
Yeah.
for." I'm like, bruv, there is no way I would go golfing.
Why do you want to walk 7 miles with a whole bunch of sticks on your back? Just walk 7 miles.
Exactly.
I've got to say though, Satch, they do say for golf you need good rhythm, and obviously you've been a DJ, you should be.
But do you know what?
therefore
It just
amazing.
doesn't interest me
I know,
to
same
hit
here.
a ball, go and find it, and then go and hit it again.
I know.
Yeah,
listen,
but I think I think a lot of men do like it because you get away from the house and you're out for a while.
Go for a walk.
Well, people in general.
No, but 6 hours. Like you can't go for a 6 hour walk.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
But
and in the States, by the way, there's loads of people play like husband and wives will play together. So it becomes like a couple's.
Right.
I could never imagine me and my wife on a golf course. We'll do Ben Nevis. We'll climb that. No worries, boss.
Yeah.
But not this. And actually, I suppose that's the most thing I've got into when I'm older. But no, you're right. I like basketball. I like watching big football matches, not any other football match. Watching football, playing basketball. Yeah. Okay, maybe when the Olympics is on and they got the curling.
I've got
you think,
into.
okay, I'll watch the curling because it's entertaining.
Yeah.
I'll go into darts. But only for because it's a spectacle element of it. It's brilliant.
Noisy, yeah.
It's brilliant. I mean, I know since I've been, I kind of every now and then Christmas time I do like watching it.
No, that's it. Because also darts now, I think, isn't what darts was 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
It's now live. People are getting smashed.
Yeah.
There's loads of noise.
Yeah,
I'd rather play darts than watch it.
Oh, okay. No, but I
If
think
we had a dartboard here, I think all three of us would play.
Yeah. Tommy, get a dartboard.
Oh,
bro, you got look at all this wall you got.
I'll get one. I'll put it next to the milk in the fridge. You can get the milk, play some darts by yourself as well.
You can get
that's
the dartboard with
See if you
faces
can
on it.
find the milk in the fridge because there's none in there.
Yeah.
So you'll
Tommy,
be just shooting darts.
I'm going to get you a dartboard and you can get faces printed
Actually,
on
I've
it.
got a dartboard.
Lovely. Huh?
I've got a spare dartboard.
Keep it. No, see, look at that. Tommy, get a dartboard.
I've
I
got one.
don't want a
No, I'll bring
dartboard.
it. No, I'll bring it.
Let's just recap what happened there. You're really into darts. You've got a dartboard. Hey, Tommy, get a dartboard.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got a dartboard. I'm going to bring it over here and play it at your house. Why? Just play with your own dartboard at home.
No, he wants to make
me out of your
wants
darts.
to make.
Take me to the darts.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll even drink beer. I'll even kind of go bring it. Right, that's the place to do it.
Right.
You know, if you're going to do it, do it
No,
proper.
he wants to put holes in your wall.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but look at this wall. I mean, it's fine.
Straight into that copper pipe. Lovely.
No, that wall is empty. It's staying empty. There's nothing missing from that, and I'm moving it
There's
on.
no paint on it, so it's absolutely
it doesn't need paint. I'm going for the breeze block, exposed breeze block effect.
Yeah, no, it looks lovely.
Speaking of something going missing, because there's nothing on that wall and things disappearing and things like dartboards going missing.
Yeah.
People yesterday
went missing.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah,
What?
well,
That's a bit serious.
I was in not yet. No, it's not really that serious. Well, maybe it might be. Who knows? I was in a stand-up show and I had my first ever walkout during my set. And I'm not a controversial comedian. I don't do.
It's very controversial, Tommy.
Where did you go with that?
Right. So my role, just stand-up.
did you offend?
For those who have
Maybe
been
they
to a
were
show-
pregnant.
Okay. What? Explain, Kedge. There we go. Watch Kedge get himself
Come
a
on,
whole
come
load of
on,
sex.
let's-
Maybe their waters broke. Was it
Yeah.
a woman?
Oh, his name was Amma.
Okay, so maybe he had an
He was
emergency.
there with his girlfriend. No, there was nothing like that.
Can you just think before you say something, Kedge?
No.
He didn't reveal the gender, so I thought maybe.
Mouth,
I'm trying to
straight,
I'm
black.
trying to help him not feel bad.
No, well, let me explain, and you can
Right.
maybe work out whether I need to feel bad. I think you'll at the end of it you'll conclude that I probably don't.
Okay.
Even though my words did lead to them leaving, but how was I supposed to know? So
Wow. Oh,
So-
wow.
what happened was
Comedy night, yeah?
Yeah, so I did actually over the weekend. I did Coventry on Saturday, Belgrade Theatre, and then we did Leeds, and then we did Manchester.
Yeah.
Manchester was brilliant. It was packed. This was where the incident happened. So it's the second gig. So I do Leeds early show 6 till 8. Bust out of there, burn down to Manchester, and do the next show later show. So we kick off the show, and the front row is empty because everyone's thought, oh no, comedians always pick on the front row.
pick on the front row.
So they just sit in the second row. And I took the piss out of them. I went, you lot are idiots.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to pick on the second row now. But I don't really pick on rows like that.
Yeah.
We just chat to people,
Yeah.
couples, relationships, who's doing what,
always a
who's out,
character in it.
birthdays. Yeah. And you find something to talk about. That's what it is. And I'm the compass. I'm the warm-up. I'm just chatting to the people. Then all of a sudden, somebody comes from the side of me, and just this guy, Amma, which I found out his name was in a minute, and he just came and sat on the end of the empty row at the front. I went, oh, well done for sitting at the front, bro.
Yeah.
I said, well, he goes, oh, I've just come from up there. He's come from the upstairs balcony, bit down. He goes, all right. I said, well, who are you here with? Because you're on your own. He goes, no, I'm here with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm here with someone upstairs. I went,
So why should I not
what? Right.
Yeah.
That's what I started probing. Why? And he goes, no, we are together. I went, have you had a row? No. And he just gave me one word answer. I'm going, so he goes, I came to get a drink down here, and now I'm just going to sit down here. I went, so she's up there, and you're not.
Well, you just left her
and I
there.
can see her. And I went, why don't you come down here? She goes, no, I'm all right here.
They've had a Barney.
Right. They've had a bar or something.
They've had a Barney.
Right. And then all of a sudden, another couple comes and sits with her up there. I went, who are you lot now?
Yeah.
Right. And they went, we're her friends.
This is brilliant. I
Right?
love this.
And I'm going, what? And I'm going, what's going on? And everyone's already giggling laugh because obviously it's throwing me off completely.
Yeah.
Not throwing me. Like, I'm just going, so hold on. I said, what's your right? And then
That's weird.
I went, and because he goes
Was
on
it a
my
little
name.
swinging party?
And all, no,
Was it a swinging party? Or
No,
anything?
it says comedy night, Kedge. See what I mean?
No,
It doesn't think-
like them. Like, were they on a little swingers tour or something?
No, they weren't.
Okay.
Because that's what swingers
Why
do.
would you take it there, kid?
No, because
What's
he
that got
came
to do
down
with
and another
anything?
couple joined her.
They go on a swing. That's what all swingers. In case you're wondering when you can catch your next swingers tour, go to eventim.co.uk for tickets to the latest swingers tour. What?
Right.
Nonsense.
No.
Right.
What
No.
is he on about?
No.
You keep your fantasies to yourself.
They're having
I'm
a bum
just-
into the friends, right?
Right.
And I said,
But he's sitting down here.
yeah, I was going, oh, and yeah, we're all fine. I'm joking around with him. I'm going, Amma, hey, Amma, what time is it? And he goes, tonight. I went, it's Amma time. Hey, all
Yeah.
right. Do you want to do silly stuff like that? So then I start getting into the kind of relationship thing, why are you sitting separately and all that. And then we realized there's no, and I went, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on. I said, have
Yeah,
you,
it's bugging you. I can
and
see
I
it.
did say, I said, have you argued? And he went, no. I went, then go back and sit with her. I said to her, and her name was Johanna. I went, Johanna, come down here.
Yeah.
She goes, no.
Did
I
you do
went-
Give Me Hope, Johanna? Please
Huh?
let me do
I
it.
did.
Yeah,
I did.
I
Think,
knew it, I
oh,
knew it.
give
Yes.
me hope, Johanna, give me.
Because that's
Right?
what Amma wants, yes.
And then, I went, oh look at that! I said, there's some big muscly man talking to Johanna up there. Don't you want to feel the need to go up there and
Yeah.
bring her back to you?
Yeah.
All right. And he sort of made a little of a weird face, right?
Oh.
It's all been weird. So I carry on.
That's my dad.
The break comes. Right? Oh no! And then I do it, and I went Johanna, and then I kind of say when I go on after the next comedian. So the
Yeah.
comedian comes on.
Yeah.
I go on after the next comedian. I went.
Oh,
Still,
so you carried this on?
oh yeah. 'Cause
Oh,
then
no, this has to be carried on.
yeah. So
I
I
suppose
this-
it does.
yeah. So
You
I
can't-
come
you
back
can't
and I go,
forget it.
Johanna.
This is good
So
ammo.
hang on a minute. You've done this. A comedian's come on, done his set, and he has had a giggle, and then you come back and he's still there by himself.
For
Yeah,
more, part
right.
two.
And I'm going, what's going on?
Then
I
you're
went,
asking for trouble.
Right, I'm going, well, Johanna, this is just weird. I said,
Yeah.
you're here together.
Yeah.
There's only the two of you. Please come and sit together. She goes, no, like that. And I went, oh, I get it. Because I compared him to MC Hammer, you can't touch this.
Hey!
Got a little laugh. Actually got a round of applause, right?
That's
and then,
really good.
Right? And then, and I went, all right. And so it was all jovial like that.
Yeah.
But and then the break came for half time, like, little 15-minute break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came back, no Amma. I look up at the little balcony bit where Johanna was. I can see it.
Yeah.
No Johanna.
Oh.
Johanna Bennett
I-
on her own as well.
And then I went, what? I went, hold on. I went, have they moved? I'm looking around the event. I went, have they moved? Right? And then a few of the people in the audience went, they've left. They've left.
Also, Johanna's love.
Johanna and Amma have left together at the halfway point.
Well, we don't know that.
What do you mean? We don't know.
As in, they might have left separately as well.
Oh, yeah, they might have left separately. They might trigger
they're
something.
gone.
But that's never happened to me. No one has ever walked out of my show. And it would have been,
I think they.
Because of me.
I think they had a Barney.
and you think, but I must have highlighted it. But I would, you
I
know
think
what?
they've had an. I think they've had an argument.
Seems
And
like they've
he's-
had a Barney.
And he's gone. You know what? I'm here to have a good night and laugh.
And
And
he's
I'm
chipped.
just gonna. I'm gonna go and get a drink. He's probably thought I'm gonna go and get a drink. I'm gonna sit at the front. I don't care. And I'm
And
gonna
Tommy
have a good
just
time.
ruined his
No,
night.
but I didn't lane him. I didn't give him a hard time. I didn't cuss him.
No,
I didn't
so
say
far
anything.
what Tommy said, if
No, but
that-
he was trying to avoid all of that and just sit there
No,
and be
he
entertained.
would not have gone to the front row if you didn't want a little bit of
People-
attention.
No, but
No,
sometimes
people
if
laughing.
you don't know how serious the Barney was. If it was a big Barney and she's, maybe he's really looking forward to it and she's ruined his night, I'm guessing, or whatever. Or maybe he might have ruined her night.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know what, just get lost. I don't want to sit next to you. Go and find somewhere else. And he's thinking the only other place I can go,
Front
right,
row.
is at the front row. So maybe he was the one who was at fault. She's kicked him out, right? And then
You know what's so funny? I said to the audience, this is like a Netflix series.
This
And
is
that's
brilliant.
exactly how
It is. Beautiful.
I went, what happened?
What happened?
And everyone's going, we want season 2.
Yeah.
We
I
want
want to
season
know
2.
where Akbar and Anthony
Manchester.
are. I need to know all of
Yeah,
this.
because and even now on my Twitter, actually look on Twitter. You know the old
Yeah.
the thing that used to be around before.
Oh, yeah,
Threads?
that old thing, yeah.
Someone's tweeted me and said poor Amma in the tweet, like, oh, whatever happened to Amma, because they're going. And I
This
was
is
like,
a Netflix show.
right? And I'm like, I don't know. Everyone wants season
And
2.
Amma and Johanna as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all combo.
Rhymes.
Yeah.
Amma Johanna
Yeah.
left the club. They just
Yeah.
does it. So they go. So meaning that was a bit of a, but genuinely, as much as I joked it off, and I even said on stage, "Oh, do I feel bad? No, not really." No. And I moved on.
No.
But can I tell you something?
Nothing to feel bad
No,
about.
I did. I want
Why?
you to know.
Why?
Because I'm sensitive, and I suddenly started thinking, what if they're going through something, and what if I trick? Maybe someone's just cheated on someone, and then I'm making a joke about how she's up there with someone else, and then I know, and ultimately, all I wanted to be to have a good time, and I'm like, oh no.
No, but I think.
Well,
I
then
think,
sorry. I'm just next time you go to a gig, just stand there and don't say anything.
What can you do? Check everyone's
It's a
sort of
comedy-
mental
it's a
state. before
comedy
they come in.
night.
Yeah, no. This, I think
Yeah,
it's
no,
beautiful,
you've got to
that
be
is.
able to say kind of what you want, and they have to take it because they're the audience coming to
They're
pay.
obviously having
Yeah, do you see
issues.
what I mean?
Amar
That's
Bhai
their
was
issue,
obviously
yeah.
he was projecting his own issues, and like he wasn't playing.
Amar Bhai.
And also, you know what it is? It's that it's I don't know, but when you're with comedians, you've got to play with them
No,
because that's their job.
let me-
And so
yeah.
it's okay
What
if they take
comedians
the
you played with?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but let them take the mickey out of you and really.
He's there in bed with Ramesh Ranganathan, Paul
encourage-
Chowdhury.
I don't
they're
know.
all
I
lined
just,
up.
I
Just
don't
play with them,
mind.
play
I
with
don't
them.
mind if a comedian is going to pickle me and go for it. It's okay because who cares?
Yeah.
It's a comedy night.
If you take yourself that seriously, honestly,
Don't
stay
take
in your
that's
cave.
the key thing.
Yeah.
Don't take it seriously.
Yeah, don't take it seriously.
Why are you letting
and
it
most
take you
people,
to get-
90% of people are in good
Do
chest.
you know what? Just off kind of what you're saying there, it's the same as when someone comes to a club and it's the music policy is obviously R&B, hip hop, blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Can you play a Bhangra song? No, I can't.
But you're brown, but you're Asian.
No, but
Have
I
you got-
can't.
have you got any
I-
Bhangra songs
I
on you?
can't play any Bhangra music. What don't you understand? It's
Yeah.
not the music policy. I ain't gonna play no Bhangra. But we're gonna leave. Go on then.
Oh, you just tell him. Oh,
They
you
drop
judge-
down on you. We're going to leave.
Yeah, like as if that's gonna
I don't
affect
care.
me.
Yeah. Because I'm still playing
How's
tunes.
that gonna?
See-
how's that, I'm like, yeah, cool. Layers.
See,
What-
I
what do you want me to do?
would have found some dance remix of a Bhangra song and just let them have their little fix.
Why?
No.
because-
No.
but
No.
Tommy's a
Pleasing.
crowd pleaser. Like
Yeah,
that.
no. Do you know what? Well,
just
no,
easier.
I'm a crowd pleaser too. But I'm sorry, you got to stick to the policy as well. Yeah.
The policy,
The
exactly.
policy,
I think you're more solid and more sure in yourself. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
you'd be like,
I'm
no,
not doing
mate,
it.
it's
And even actually,
And you know what? They come over, and the problem is, to start with, there's no please or thank you. They're just very rude.
Yeah.
Play Bhangra. I'm like,
Oh, so
who are
you
you
guys
talking
want-
to, bruv?
Yeah.
No chance.
I think you need me as your.
And then they
security
leave, and they're like, "Oh, we're leaving now." I'm like, "Bye."
Okay, see you later,
What
mate.
do you want me to do?
Bye.
Bye.
Hope you have a nice Uber ride.
Yeah.
Do you know what I did once? There was a bouncer standing next to me. I was like, "Can you take these outside because they want to leave?"
Yeah.
And he took them outside.
Oh, brilliant.
Sad. You are quite
See?
mean.
You have to though. You have to. Do you know what?
Someti-
Like you can't let.
You know
them-
what? It depends
can't let
what
them.
day it catches you on as well. Because if Satchit's having a proper impatient day, then
Like today, like the
and
Dude
I'm
episode.
and like I said, since last Wednesday, I did a cabaret show, Bollywood
Yeah.
Queen. Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, I was at.
been
Oh,
on
I
the
went
go.
for the weekend. Which is the concert.
Was it on the weekend?
It was, and it was
You
getting
went
quite
to the weekend on
confusing
the
because in the
weekend?
WhatsApp group, like, I'm really looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was
so
am
like,
I.
yeah, but like
The whole weekend?
hanging out together
Yeah.
or like both. That became the thing. But then I went that Friday, and then Saturday was Coventry, and then Sunday double gig.
How was
And
the
here we-
weekend?
Which one?
The gig.
The gig. It was really good.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm not into him. I'm going to just say that, right?
Yeah.
Darren,
But you
my
know a
mate,
couple of tunes,
my
though.
mate Darren, housemate from university, bought the tickets for me
Starboy.
and Neil. Yeah,
Starboy.
Starboy, and even the blinded by the
Blinded
light,
by the
one,
Lights,
right?
yeah.
You know,
I think you put a video up, and bruv, the lights looked, the production. I just looked a
Right.
bit. Oh, do you know what? I wasn't looking at you. I was looking in the background. I was like,
yeah,
That
that's
looks
why I
amazing.
put it up because when I got there, I was like, holy crap, what have they created here?
Did you think why can't we do something like this?
I said, why can't there be a Desi version of the weekend called the weekend? Right? The weekend is not part of the bloody week. We don't
Yeah.
chill out on the weekend.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Full week.
Yeah, just keep working. So that they're set firstly on the stage. Oh, number one, it was at the London Stadium.
It was at West
So it was
Ham.
at West Ham Stadium. So
Yeah.
Familiar.
I felt like okay, good.
Home.
And I was more because
Any bubbles? Any bubbles?
No, there was no bubbles whatsoever. Right, and but the set on stage was like the New York skyline mixed with the London skyline. I think there was St Paul's Cathedral in there.
It looked
Okay.
good.
And
From what I
but
saw, it
was
looked
all
good.
That was the Taj
silver.
Mahal.
Was it? Did
Yeah.
you see? Have
No,
you seen
I'm
it?
joking.
It might be. It might have just done like skylines from all around the world
Yeah,
because
maybe.
we were on one side. So it was huge, and it had a massive like catwalk.
Yeah.
And then they had all these dancing women which were like they were in like full
Yeah.
headscarf. Face covering,
Like a Rihanna
eyes,
vibe at the NFL.
but it came out like all solemn, and it was all very electric and futuristic and kind of
Is that kind of
experimental. And then you know what? Because you obviously, I'm looking at all these fans singing along to every word.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
by the way, his fan group is all like young
girls. Yeah,
mainly,
yeah.
right?
He's had this second sort of wind and become really popular with the young generation.
Yeah.
Because I know we kind of know the Weekend, like you said, with the certain tunes and all of that.
Yeah.
But he's had this massive sort of second wind of just new followers.
And
they're all young TikTokers.
and he's openly quite Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah, good mover.
But you hear like, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. A little bit of that comes through now
Yeah.
and then, and his sound and all that. But like I said, I'm not into it. But it was just a spectacular for the eyes.
That's
was
it. That's
the
what it's
set,
about.
The lights, and as it gets darker, it was a warm evening. Honestly, I had such a great time. So if anyone, and I got a few messages on social media, people that
Do
went
you know
to
what?
it,
I'm going to put it out
great.
there. I saw videos from, I know quite a few people that went to the weekend, and I know quite a few people that went to Wireless as well. That concert looked better.
You know, it was a show and a half. That's what I'm saying.
That's what
And
you
it was
want, though.
packed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I actually thought, oh, it ain't going to sell.
So we had the
popular
weekend.
is
We had
it?
the weekend in London, and then Satch brought us some news of somebody else in a foreign country.
This is exciting.
This is big
I
news.
thought Satch was winding us up.
No, it was a legit thing posted on this artist's Instagram page. Remember that social network you used to be on?
Oh, yeah,
No, Instagram was still cool.
Oh,
It's
you
still
still-
cool.
we
Okay,
switched,
yeah.
we still switched,
Because it's
okay.
part of
Yeah,
threads. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. So it was 50 Cent. And obviously me and Tommy are going to concert. over
Yeah,
here.
not
Yeah.
together, by the way. So
No,
don't feel
Let me know
like
if there's a
it's
little
out.
freebie ticket going, but yeah.
There ain't, but okay.
We don't get everything for free.
Oh, okay.
And, and if 50 cent was 50 rupees, then yeah, maybe we could get the tickets.
Yeah.
But we ain't going to get that.
Okay, fine.
But 50
just
Cent could be 50 rupees because he's just announced on his world tour he's going to Mumbai.
That's just mad. Isn't it?
And,
Unbelievable.
and you know what? Firstly, a lot of big artists are now going to India. We know
They
that,
are.
right? Ed Sheeran's been,
Yeah.
your DJs.
And you're gonna.
Taylor
What's
Swift,
annoying me
they've all-
is
yeah.
we're gonna see one photo of Karan Johar probably with his arm around him.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Ranveer sing. Oh, yeah.
But-
50
Yeah, I know all
Cent,
your
50,
songs,
50.
man.
But
Yeah.
but this is 50, and I like 50 Cent. But the reason I'm going to his concert is I like him because I listened to the music when 21 Questions and all that whole album Get Rich or Die Trying came out. I was into it. I was DJing. I took that album with me as I drove across
It was a good
America.
album. It was a good album.
Yeah, so it's my soundtrack across America. So I like him. I also like the way he's banged out loads of anthems. He was the man. I love the fact that he's now a business person. He's got his own products. He's entrepreneur. So I think he's going for business reasons.
Is he
as
going
well.
to tailor his show to
Go on.
I
like
bet
what?
you-
Like what? What's the song? Go on.
Gandhi Shop?
Welcome to the Gandhi shop.
Oh, man, that's
I
it.
love that.
No.
Oh my god.
Do we
that's-
need- Is that offensive? Is that going to upset people?
No. That's the Gandhi shop where you can buy all different types of sandals. I think
You
that's
lot as
brilliant.
Hindus can laugh to that.
No.
I'm
no.
not privileged
No,
enough
no.
to laugh to that.
No, that's fine.
I don't
that's
have
fine.
Hindu privilege.
No,
Right?
that's just
No.
There's nothing. No, there's
No,
nothing
it is.
wrong with that.
You cannot turn candy
Welcome
shop
to
into
the
Gandhi shop.
I
It
love
rhymes.
That would be the feature.
No.
If we were on radio, we would be doing that.
When,
We
if
would
he was
sing
doing
that.
Punjab, it would be great if he went, then he Bandi shop.
But that's what I
Yes,
mean. It could
that-
be.
I
Do your Bandi shop.
That's
I
what I
love
mean.
that.
See,
I
that's
love
all right.
that.
That's not offensive to
No,
anyone.
but
It's not-
the Gandhi shop. I mean,
Could be. This is how we poo. What, this is how we
the
do.
Gandhi shop would just
Gonna
have
get
all
the
the
shit.
Gandhi souvenirs in it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. The spectacles, the dhoti, all of that,
Honestly,
salt crystals.
anything
They
could
have all
happen.
of that kind of stuff there. It'll be brilliant. The Gandhi shop is
Okay, brilliant.
People
so,
go to
So
it.
when's he's going to be there in November, by the way.
Yes.
Um,
I think that's going to be incredible. By the way,
Yeah, it
it'll
will.
be
I
a
think
good.
all
It'll be a
these
good show.
events are massive.
Go on, Tommy. What are you thinking of?
no, because you lot always say that cricket stadiums smell over there. It's so bad. But you always say, so imagine what that's going to be like. Hip hop heads, you're going to get every wannabe rapper. And there are a lot in India at the moment.
You know what
coming
I
to
would
that
really
concert.
love, and I'm sure his team are on it. But if he brings out Divine, if there is a collab with Divine and 50 Cent, and I think it could happen. Is Nas and 50 Cent, are they close? Do they work together?
No, I don't
I'm
think-
sure
no,
they
I
know
don't
each
think
other.
they
I'm
do.
sure Nas's people are going to be in touch with Divine's people, going, "This is the rapper."
It's a
Get
New
him on."
York thing, so maybe.
I think that's the one to look out for, and I think Divine will be all over that, and I think that would be brilliant.
Okay, bring it on. And by the way, this is his final tour. So if anyone is listening to this in India, go to it. Tell us, represent the Brown Load. Get your tickets. I'm going to go and see him in Amsterdam. You're seeing him in
Wembley.
And Kedge?
Kedge,
When he
I've
comes to
seen him-
Ahmedabad, he's got to do the Modi
He's got to do
Stadium.
Ahmedabad.
He's got now.
He's got to do the Modi Stadium there.
I know what? Modi, he could.
Yeah, I
he could
mean-
just go, listen, 50, you're coming. Come to my gaff.
Got my yeah.
I'll-
And it's,
I'll give you a
the size of
discounted
the
rate.
stadium. It's like
It's about
over 100,000.
100,000,
Yeah.
right.
You-
50 Cent's never done a stadium like that before.
No. And he'll love it. And he can
It's a
fly in
possibility.
celebs. You should do it. You should do it big. That's good.
I
good on
don't think. Look, in Mumbai it'll sell. In Delhi it'll sell. In Ahmedabad, I'm sorry,
I
50
think-
Cent
I
hasn't
think-
got a
I think
Garba
the
song.
rapping
Well, he
game is
can't
Has
play-
50
he
Cent?
can't-
Has 50 Cent got a collab with Falguni Padak?
No.
So they ain't gonna work.
It could
She's
be.
back again.
I mean, look, rapping is big. It's always gone quite deep in the Gujarati veins. It was all started off by Patel rap, and I think that Gujarati is known worldwide for rapping. 50 Cent will jump on that. You never know. Do you know what I mean?
Of course he
Jump
won't.
on
Of
it.
course he won't.
It's a
Yeah.
thing. So yeah,
Was there a Magic Stick song?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Magic
could it-
Danda.
Yeah. Could it Magic Dandia? They could be
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. I mean, Magic Dandia. Imagine 50
Magic
Cent
Dandia,
singing-
the Josh Stick,
Yeah.
the Thumf.
Yeah.
The
Rhythm
the doof is on fire. And it is, literally.
It is.
Sorry. Okay, good. There's potential there for 50 Cent.
You
Good
know
luck.
what? I'm just saying, if we were on radio, we would have made this album,
Oh,
and
mate.
it would have been there. The advert would have been there. We've
Yeah.
done it loads
My
of times.
mind is going. I'm picturing him coming out in a dhoti. I'm picturing him in a kurta pajama. I'm doing it all.
But he would do it all. He
And
would
get
do it.
rich or die trying is a very desi phrase.
Oh, it's a desi motto, isn't it?
That's what everyone desi's doing. That's good.
It's so desi. It's unbelievable.
Actually, talking something that is also desi that I actually felt non-desi. Let me change the topic now, right?
Oh.
I felt like a bit of a fraudulent desi.
Oh.
A let down desi. I'm let down my people. I've let down my cooking skills. You know I love my food. You know I love making food.
Yeah.
And I make everything that I do make, like my lamb and my chickens and my paneers and my sags and my
Yeah.
pronte and I can make quite a few things now. Like you know,
You are a good chef.
No, I enjoy it though. I don't think I'm that good, but I just enjoy it, and I enjoy making tweaking it a little bit every now and then. You know, making it myself.
Dabbling.
But I was in the desi shop. Right, I was right, and I was getting all my little mirchi masalas and bits and bobs, and I saw the frozen parathe.
Oh, talking of which, I'm going to the desi shop. Do you need the achar?
Oh, how am I doing for the achar?
Just very quickly.
Probably good to get one because they last.
I'll
You
get
just
you
get me a
one.
small
Yeah.
one.
Okay,
So
because I
thank
finished
you.
mine, so I'm surprised you haven't yet.
You know why? Because I don't get to eat pronte.
Right.
And that's my Sunday. I know what I'll do, but when I do eat pronte, bruv, the amount of your jar that I eat, my mouth filled with water now,
Wow.
thinking about it. I get through about, like one of those little like triangles of the umber jar. I don't know,
Yeah.
they're sort of triangle shape,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah.
Rounded triangle.
Yeah.
4 of them.
It's
With two
pieces of mango.
Two pieces of mango with 1 pronta. And a bit of the seedy, sub-G sort of
Don't know what you're on
saucy
about,
bit.
but okay.
Oh, bruv, it's
You
delicious.
done? You done with your shopping?
We're done with the
List?
shopping
Yeah,
list. Let's
okay.
crack on.
Okay.
Milk,
I
is milk
bought-
on there? Kedge, can you pick up the milk?
Yeah,
Duds,
duds,
yeah.
all types of duds.
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. Milk me. I bought frozen parathe.
Oh,
And I've never bought
that's
them
not
before.
a sellout.
Well,
I'm sorry. Tommy, that's a bit sad.
for me, what?
I'm sad for you.
Why?
What?
Because you're not that guy.
No, I'm not. But
Even when you make
Hold
pizza,
on.
hang on. When you make pizza
From scratch.
you make it from
Make my
scratch.
own
And do
dough.
you know what? I love that about you.
yeah, and I tell you what,
You're an original guy.
And why are you looking down on people who buy frozen
I'm not-
paratha?
no.
that
I'm
means
looking
that
at-
means Hungan. That means he's a frozen parathe guy.
I've been on the frozen paratha trend for a while.
I'm
Yeah, but that's
surprised that you
no,
are.
no. That don't surprise me
He's
because
very-
Kedge is a wham bam kind of fella, and
Is he?
he just out the freezer.
I'll be
and
honest with you, it's because I'd rather spend the time making a decent paneer curry and then just get the wham bam paratha.
Nah,
and
you
have
gotta
it and
do- you gotta
scoop
do
it up.
both, otherwise
Because I'll
don't
tell you
bother.
something, and we're not sponsored by them, but I'm going to say Shana paratha. It's banging, bro.
Oh, these ones are prime, something prime.
Oh, I know about Shana with the
They come from
original
Amazon.
Yeah, maybe or
prime
KSI.
parathas. Sounds like it's a transformer, but
Yeah.
but
Prime parathas.
Shana paratha. Oh, flaky, crispy, beautiful,
Okay.
layered. Like it's like a lacha paratha.
Okay, but this one,
I'll be honest, I wouldn't go anywhere else with any other brand.
Okay.
I did try another brand once and it was terrible.
okay, this one as I was making them. Firstly, I took it out, and it was a pack of 20, and I'm like, oh, are these going to defrost? Oh, do I need to
No,
defrost
they're
them?
rock hard, mate. It's like
No,
a,
no,
it's
they're rock
like
hard,
a,
yeah,
it's
they
like
come
a
rock hard.
bumper.
But you
Yeah.
put them on the tava.
Oh,
rock hard.
bang, straight.
But the problem there is my tava is slightly dipped, so the middle of it doesn't touch the
No,
tava.
you need to push
No,
it
no,
down.
no, but then it drops in.
Yeah, and then drops in. But then that bit is a little bit behind the outside bit. Does that make sense?
Oh, you need a flat tava, Tommy.
Yeah, I don't have a flat tava. Mine's
How do you know have a flat tava?
no. It's got an ever so slight.
I know what you mean, but you got to have a flat one.
But a flat one doesn't feel like a tava. A flat one feels like a frying pan.
Stick in the frying pan. Then.
Maybe then.
No,
Maybe
but
that's what I need to do.
oh yeah, you can do it in a frying pan.
Yeah.
you can. But I've got a tava which obviously doesn't have like the edges curling up,
No, yeah,
and it's
yeah.
flat, and it's flat. And,
Okay.
so I
Yeah,
think you need
I
to
know-
get one of them.
Fine. And
I think
so,
you need to get.
So there was a little bit of an issue there, but
Nah, do you know what?
I got my corner, I got my thing,
Yeah.
the little cloth,
Yeah.
and I dabbed it down in the middle to make that bit touch. Eventually, when it did soften up, so I kind of gave that a little bit more of a, when you,
So the techers is you just get like a what do you call it, like a spatula? Is it a
yeah,
spatula?
Davito.
Davito, yeah. Oh yeah, do you remember that song?
God.
And then you just have to. You can just,
Davito!
the more you push down, it will rise up.
Right, and this one did. It fluffed up, so it
Yeah,
puffed up, so it
yeah.
couldn't have been. And the acid test was because my kids, who I
Mm.
gave them to, Milo and Logan, love my mum's pronte.
Right.
They even know mine. They know mine ain't that good. So I gave them one each. Didn't say anything. That's
Yeah,
frozen, nothing
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And I went, "How's the pronte?" They went, "Yeah, good." And they carried on eating it. They didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So I think they ever suspect it was my
And you've only entered at level 3, Division 3 for parathe.
maybe. 'cause
Wait till you
the
get
the Shana ones. You
Wait
think
till
that-
you get the Premier League Shana ones.
right. But I did feel like they weren't. I just felt like it wasn't right.
Yeah, no. Do
Mate,
you know what?
I had one
I'm telling you now. It's not the same as when you make
I
it
had
at
one
your
today just with the ajar.
fresh.
My God, it's game.
You see,
But it's not. It's
Okay,
not. It's not. When I have that, I compare it to the real thing, and it doesn't satisfy me. You can't compare
there is
it.
no comparison.
You can't compare it.
It's like if I said
See,
something.
Kedge has now got to a point where he's just happy with that trash.
Yeah.
No. I obviously, if someone would make me fresh paratha, I'd absolutely eat it. But I don't
But it
know.
ain't
It's
hard
not-
to do.
It's not hard to do.
No, but the prep and all of that, it just takes a
No,
little
it's
bit of
not.
a faff.
I do my atta the day before because the
Well, there you
atta
go.
is-
That's the problem.
That's
That's the
wham
problem.
bam. I told you. He just wants it out the freezer and
no,
bang.
yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
no, certain thing. I'd rather spend the love and the time on making the paneer than on.
But then you're just doing a half job.
yeah.
If you're gonna do it properly in it.
Would you buy? You know, like in that little like desi halal frozen section
Yeah.
of Sainsbury's, Tesco's,
Yeah,
wherever?
yeah.
Would you buy their frozen samosa from there?
No, I've got I've got a special place where I go for the veggie samosa.
Like a samosa lady.
She's not samosa. No, this is a shop,
shop.
but it's a Gujarati shop that sells frozen spring rolls, samosa,
Okay,
all of
right,
that.
yeah.
And I've tested them. They've been road tested, and these ones are good.
Delicious. Yeah. It's like we got.
Because they've got like,
we
vegetables in it, fresh vegetables, and it tastes beautiful.
And there is a difference, and I don't be mad with it. Like with Punjabi ones and Gujarati ones.
Oh yeah, there's a different
Right,
type of samosa.
and even like then your Pakistani Punjabi ones are slightly more kind of
Yeah,
flakier, crispier,
different, yeah.
and sometimes, if I'm honest, your Indian Punjabi ones can be a little bit stodgy on the pastry. I
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah.
that thick, but I like the flaky, fluffy ones.
Yeah.
So then I saw on TikTok, by the way, I quote TikTok every week that someone said, cut your paratha in half, the frozen one.
Yeah.
Let it difference, cut it in half. And then you take the half, make a little cone out of it, fill it with your aloo filling, and fry that.
No.
Comes out like a banging samosa.
No.
It's crispy, it's flaky.
How do you
It's the-
close it?
Like, so you've cut. Imagine you've got a
close it?
circle.
How
You
do
cut
you
into a
close
half. So it's like a half face.
half semicircle.
Yeah, so then you turn it a little bit so into a cone. Then you fill it, and then you just pinch it shut on
Oh, I
top.
see. So it's like it looks like a cone kind of shape.
Yeah, and then you fill it
Like
with
an
your-
empanada.
Yeah, basically.
But you have to cook it has to be pretty cooked, the paratha, inside out, like both
no,
sides.
then you deep fry it. You just deep fry the whole thing. So you
So basically, he's saying you
you've
t-
made
you
your
take
aloo,
it
made
out-
your peas, got your chili.
Yeah, but
your,
you take the paratha out of the freezer and
Cook
let
it.
it defrost.
Let it defrost.
So
No, let it
it's so
defrost.
sloppy.
Yeah, so it's a little bit
and
floppy.
then fry it.
And then fry it.
fry it.
Oh,
And they said use that, and they
I
went.
didn't
it's
know. I
a-
didn't know you can
Nah,
fry
that's
those things.
dead.
Well, I didn't know either until TikTok. I've not tried it
Dead.
because I'm not a fan of that. But I'm just saying it's there. So that's how
Do
flaky.
you know what? But
fluffy it
again,
is.
as you said there,
I'm hungry
bruv,
now.
nothing beats a homemade samosa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bruv,
Yeah,
can't
but
compare
even
it.
but what I would say, samosa shop ladies, I know they're always ladies, so I don't know about samosa man.
I'm going to be the samosa man. Once I
You're
retire,
not. You're
I'm
not.
going to be the
Yeah,
samosa
What, do
man.
your garage rave, yeah. Start
yeah.
metaverse,
I'm gonna do that,
do all the things you're going to do, and then come around to start your samosa man. When you're those samosa, those homemade style ones are fantastic as
Yes.
well. In general, if it's freshly made and it's straight out the fryer,
Yeah, bangers.
Imli or mint?
No,
What?
neither.
Really?
What are you going with then?
I like a little mix.
I like either a green mint coriander chutney.
That's also good.
Or like a red tomato
Spicy.
chutney or
that
spicy
yeah.
one. But
Isn't that just food colorings though? Because what is
it
that?
It's
What is that?
no, it's made from
Butters.
I like Imli and a samosa. That's a treat.
I
That's
think
like a
it has to
wedding.
be. I think it has to be green, like you're getting
Yeah,
mint.
all that. Yeah, all
not
that.
mint though, not
yeah,
mint.
yeah.
You
Coriander.
know what? I'll be honest.
Bruv,
I'm
lamb-
I mean-
but if you have a lamb samosa with mint chutney,
see, I hardly
Bang.
ever. I
My
know,
weakness is just with ketchup. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Samosa with ketchup is just
Yeah,
is
good.
incredible.
right.
Can't go wrong.
and
What about
actually-
mango chutney?
Shut up. But
He's
Kima,
that mo- he's that molded.
Akima samosa. I was talking to someone else. Actually, it was a Gora, and he was saying, he goes, mate, I had my first ever meat samosa. Oh my god! Like, because he's only ever veg all his life.
Yeah.
And I know you're not into kima and all
No,
that, but they are when they're done
I think
fresh
it's just
and hot.
I think it's just the wrapping in it. I think you put anything in there. And
you
it's-
can put
If you
anything.
can
You can
if
put
you can
anything in
pastry.
samosa, and we'll probably smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even those pizza ones that you get or chocolate ones that you get are quite
Pizza
nice.
ones are good.
Yeah, the
I don't
dessert
mind them.
ones.
they're okay.
They're okay.
They're
But
okay.
and you got to eat them hot.
You get them a lot in the cinemas in India.
Yeah.
They do
say
that.
I've
And
been to.
I didn't get any samosas when I went to the cinema just recently because I went to watch Indiana Jones
Oh.
and the Dial of Destiny, the new one.
Yeah.
Surely in your area you didn't get any samosas.
No, because I went to the Watford IMAX.
Oh, okay.
And so they don't have that. But
Not a little Wembley.
no.
Little
Safari cinema?
Dosa-
No,
Dosa
no,
place.
no. The safari days are gone, long gone now, mate. But that's all shut down.
Can we just do it because I want to? This is important. Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
Excites me. The fact that the film is out. I'm really looking forward to.
I
a
was
night
so
off.
excited.
I would want to take my mum and dad to this film.
Yeah, I went with my dad.
And Mission Impossible as well because that's coming out
Yeah,
today.
that's the- yeah.
It's out
Monday.
today, yeah, Monday.
Yeah. So What first? So you've seen Indiana Jones.
I've seen Indiana Jones.
Please don't spoil any part of it for me.
No.
But tell me, is it worthwhile going to see? Am I going to enjoy it?
Yes.
Has it still got the magic of before? Is it still Spielberg?
Yes. And George Lucas.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Combo.
Double, yeah, because obviously Disney and all of that.
What
Double
a combo!
whammy. That is a combo.
That is who is that? The combo equivalent of if you were singers or rappers or anything else.
That's like Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan.
Okay, singers and rappers there. Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan. Do you know what I mean? One of these kids is
That
always
is
doing
Michael
their own
Jackson
thing.
and Prince.
Michael Jackson and Prince. There you go.
Tupac and Biggie.
Right.
Yes.
I'll go with that one.
Yes.
Right. It's Salman
Messi and Ronaldo.
Shah Rukh. Yeah,
Yes.
Messi and Ronaldo. Right,
Yeah.
they're together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're directing it. What's it like?
It's really good. I mean, the opening 20 minutes of that film. I'm not going to say what it's about, but the opening 20 minutes, like it just takes you in. It's brilliant. It's nostalgic. There's some brilliant nods to the previous films. There's some funny lines that if you're a fan of Indiana Jones, you will absolutely love this because the last one, the one with the aliens and all of that weirdness that
I didn't
happened,
watch that one.
that was terrible and pathetic. And you kind of felt a little bit let down by it. That was 2008. But thank God they brought this one back. This gives it a proper ending. I think fans are happy. It's Indiana Jones at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
So, it's not, it's like, the reality is slightly stretched, like it was in The Last Crusade and Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, but this one is believable. It's okay. It's a little bit far-fetched towards the end, but I think it ends nicely. And Indiana Jones, and hearing the music, and the topi and the whip, and all, and there's some couple of people. No, I'm not going to say that.
Okay. So did you watch it on? Where did you watch it?
IMAX.
IMAX. Is that the way to go?
Oh, it's
Is it
brilliant.
heighten it? Is it
Yeah.
worth it?
The sound,
Brilliant.
it's incredible.
I'm going to tell my parents.
And definitely one for the parents.
Yeah, they would love that.
Simple story.
And on that note, what were you trying to say? My parents simple. What are you trying
No,
to say?
I'm just
my
saying
mum
that
can handle
sometimes
complex-
these things can be a little bit complicated, back and
would you
forth,
do
and all of
bro?
that kind of stuff. I'm just,
Yeah, I mean, we're not
no.
because we're Punjabis. We're farmers, yeah. You and your simple life. If it's not, has it got a balle dance number in it, Kedge?
Yeah, it has,
you know
yeah.
how we like a.
No, it's just a nice, it's a good
No, it's a good-
story,
yeah.
and
Wholesome entertainment.
Yeah, because normally I feel like my dad's going to ask me questions like, oh, what happened there? He didn't. He
It's
got
good.
it all.
It's
and there was
good.
a lot of laughing moments.
Yeah, good for the simple Sandus. That's
Yeah,
what he
there you
said.
go.
Simple Sandu.
Yeah.
We love Indiana
Simon
Jones.
Sandu.
He's not Indian though.
No.
Simon.
Take him on.
Yeah.
Well, I will take him to that.
By the way, no, I'm not interested whatsoever in Indiana Jones.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've never
I
seen
think
any
he
of them.
missed that era of Indiana Jones.
I was too late.
Oh, okay, so hold a minute. Quick question back to you then, Kedge. Do you have to be a part of that era to enjoy it, or can you just be
I
somebody
think
that
you've
goes,
got to be an Indiana Jones fan.
Yeah, because for me,
I think if you go in fresh, I think you got to be like, what is this?
Whereas Mission Impossible, I'm all over that.
Oh, brilliant.
I'd love to see that.
okay,
Mission Impossible
And,
looks
and again,
incredible.
my parents have watched every Mission Impossible. I don't think I have.
I have.
I think I've
That's
missed,
so good.
I've missed the odd one here.
I
and
used to
there.
watch Mission Impossible, the series that used to come on the telly. Back
Oh
in the
man,
day.
you know it's
That
as
was brilliant.
as a plot, as a script, as a film. They're so good. They're so brilliant.
Oh,
when I
yeah.
watch them, I think this is very clever. It's great.
Yeah, it's clever.
And this one is the new one. What I don't know what
Part
it's called.
1 of 2 films.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so the next one's
Wow.
releasing next year, summer.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
never knew that.
So okay,
So
this
we've
week
got 2 to look
I want
forward
to
to.
watch both of them: Mission Impossible and Indiana Jones World War. Well, something anything you have watched?
And on top of that, I've been watching the new Idris Elba show on Apple TV.
Oh,
Hijack.
I've seen it.
If you're
Who's
going to
in
fly,
that?
don't watch it. But
Is
if you're
someone-
not flying soon, then watch it. It's brilliant.
Is someone Asian in that? Is Archie Punjabi?
Oh my God, Archie Punjabi.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. Archie Punjabi's been, can I just say, Archie Punjabi has been in a lot of things recently that I've watched, and she's gone under the radar. I don't think people have beaten her up, but she has been in some mainstream stuff, and she is brilliant. She's really come into her own all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean? She's, again, someone else who's found a second gusto of life. She's killing it.
No,
and you know
I'm
who
glad.
else?
I'm glad to hear that. But
You
I
know who
want to
else
say
in
this.
it?
I've always thought, genuinely,
Yeah.
that she was a good actress.
Oh, yeah.
She's just
she's good.
She didn't like, I won't name names. You know, some of the others of the films that she's been in, or like even the Desi actresses,
Yeah.
whatever. But there was something different about her. There was like like Paminda Nagra as well, who
Yeah.
went on.
Yeah.
There was like, oh, you're really good. You're an artist.
Yeah.
Bit Riz Ahmed.
And your
all
time
that
will
kind of-
come, and I think her
Yeah.
time is now.
I'm so glad to hear that
and
she's
then-
good
and-
in this
and
as well.
If anyone else is watching it, watch episode 2, because obviously you get like all the different shots of all the people on this plane, and all of a sudden there's a sing,
Oh, is it right? Yeah.
and I'm like, he looks familiar.
Oh, okay.
Who is it?
You know who he is?
Who?
Go on.
You know Madhu Singh?
No.
Oh, yeah, from
Are you sure it's him?
Bruv, it's Madhu. I've paused it. I've looked at it, and I tried to find him on Twitter. He's not on Twitter. He's not on
Are
Facebook.
you sure? Are you sure?
It's
Kate?
Madhu Singh. He's there. He was. It's so close to him speaking, but he doesn't speak. Not yet, anyway. But I don't know as it evolves, and maybe he's got an important part in it.
Bet, Keg,
but
if you've got that
he's
wrong.
sitting next to one of the ladies who's quite important, and he was. I was like, oh my god! So I was going to message Muds going, what the things in the new Hijack series?
I just saw him a couple of.
He's in EastEnders though. That's what I mean. So it's a bit.
He's in EastEnders
All the time. You see him.
as a background.
Yeah, he's
person.
just walking around, but
wow.
it's him.
Okay.
Oh, so it's definitely him
that's
in
how
this
you-
as well.
That's how you build up your acting credits and all that. So So good on good on him. Now I want to see that. Anything else you've seen?
And the only other thing is, I saw a bit of an old film because it was recommended to me by a lot of people saying, "Kej, you love your horror films, well, make sure you watch it." It's called Midsummer from 2019. It's an A24 film. They make brilliant films.
A24. What's that?
It's a film house, and they make some brilliant films. And you know what? It was about 2 hours.
No, that's it. That's all you need to know.
It was.
It's from A24 who make. Okay,
it was from-
no, hold on.
hang on.
Let's call it out. What else have they made? Don't Google it.
No,
come on.
no, tell
They
me,
make brilliant
tell me.
films. A24.
I think they've
You're
made-
so full of
No,
bakwas.
A24 have made loads of films, but I can't think of any at the moment. But I've seen many films from
absolutely.
A24.
See, Steven
They've seen-
Spielberg makes great films. If I said that makes sense, right? He made E.T.
No, A24 made
such a-
brilliant films. Like, I think they made this.
I'm embarrassed
They're
for
so
this
good.
guy.
I
What was it
think
that I
they
saw
made
recently?
what? What was the other horror film that you really into?
They
Ken?
make some really
Don't
good
honestly, Kej,
twisted
please
films.
just stop.
And I
This is
thought
horrible.
It's basically this horror film where
A
this
Night
woman,
of
this
Death.
man was giving this another. He gives birth to this other another.
It sounds like some other kind of
Yeah.
film, mate.
This sounds
It was
great.
really messed up.
God,
film.
let me just follow A24 now on Threads just to make sure.
People will know.
I'm gonna
film buffs will know.
I'm going to
Shut
meet
up,
up with the A24 lot of the Formula One.
Do you know what
and
this
we're
reminds me
gonna
of?
talk
Is when
movies.
these people, like these Bollywood critic people, say, "Oh, it came from a Karan Johar
House.
film house or something."
Yeah.
Like, bro, shut up! I don't care.
Who cares? Is it good?
Is it good? Is
Is
it?
it
Give me a
good?
review.
The review was, it was 2 hours 50 minutes. Slow.
Oh man,
Honestly, it was
I know,
not scary.
but the film house,
the
make,
film.
the film
quality
house
film
make
house.
quality
They're
film,
really-
and you just
honestly,
called it shit.
They're a
I was
lovely
expecting it to be
company
so
with a
much better.
wonderful ethos. You know, all that.
They make great films, but this one they flopped.
Why do people talk like
They
that?
make great films.
Okay, flop. Okay, but so Hijack worth seeing.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible we want to see.
Yeah.
You've seen Indiana Jones. You give that the thumbs up. as
Defo.
well.
Defo.
And
A23 takes you to Brighton.
Yeah, exactly. M24 doesn't exist. Okay, the thing that I watched actually, and it was only today on the way back, and I haven't finished all of it on the way back from Birmingham because I stayed over at my in-laws after my Manchester gig last night, and I watched the Wham documentary.
I watched it.
Wham.
A lot
I
of
watched it
people
last
are
night.
talking about
Okay,
that.
Satch, hold on. Let me just
Yeah.
before we get into the documentary.
Yeah.
That's before your time, like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but music lives on, doesn't it?
Wow. Okay, good.
Music is always there.
And okay, so you were born what year, Satch? Remind me.
87.
87. Wham had, I think, that, according to the documentary, they had their first number one in 83.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you know, even by the time you're 10,
Yeah.
Wham have been going 15 years,
Yeah.
right? Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. But you got to understand that even when I was 4, 5, 6, 7, you're hearing music from Wham.
Yeah,
Club
all right,
Tro-
yeah.
the- the
Yeah,
tunes are
yeah,
still knocking around.
absolutely, yeah.
Wake me up before you go.
Wake
Club
Me Up
Tro-
Before
do
You
see what I
Go
mean?
Go. I remember hearing
They're just songs that are in everyone's childhood
Yeah.
from
Yes.
that.
have you
era.
seen it, Kedge?
I haven't, but it's something one
you would love
one
it, and I'm
time.
telling you that knowing you.
They're from
How
your
long
ends.
is it? How long is it?
No, is it part of the
Hour-
series?
hour and a half.
Oh, is it
No,
just a
it's
one-off?
one
okay,
thing,
so
yeah.
I'm about an hour into it because I watch
wow.
on the
Oh,
train.
so it's just 1 hour and a half. That's
Yeah.
it.
But you know what you'll love about it, Kedge, and if you're into this kind of stuff, is firstly, you're right. We only see the band side. We only see the songs, them on TV. But then it's always good to know what was really going on behind the scenes, the difficulties they face. What I loved, can I go first?
Go on.
A couple of things. There's only a couple of things that really stood out for me as like a wow moment, and that was George Michael joined Andrew Ridgeley's school, Bushy School near you. It is.
Yeah.
So are they kind of local heroes?
Yeah. There's a nice little mural actually. You'll see if you go for a bit of a walk in Watford, and it's like in a tunnel. It's a really nice sort of mural. Of them.
Okay.
Ain't that weird that they're from there and so is Elton John? Obviously, he's a Watford boy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
quite-
and
that's
Riz
quite
Ahmed.
strange,
Same
isn't it?
piano teacher, Riz Ahmed,
Yeah, the same.
Kedge,
exactly.
same
all musical
school,
people.
Yeah, all
and
musical
you
geniuses.
play the harmonium.
Harmonium, yeah,
There you go.
musical genius,
See,
as we
it's
discovered in
a talent,
lockdown.
it's a talent hotbed. Oh,
Yeah,
northwest.
all
London.
the big musicians.
But
out
what
of
happens?
Watford.
He comes in. Giorgio. I don't know how to say his name exactly. It's the his Greek name.
They call him Yog. They call him Yog.
You got him. Yeah, because it's Yogio. I think it's pronounced like that. And he comes in and he says, and they went, oh, who's going to look after the new kid?
Right.
And Andrew Ridgeley put his hand up.
Oh.
Now, had Andrew Ridgeley not put his hand up,
Yeah.
had he not been there that day,
Never would have happened.
like I can't I don't know. I'm a big believer in fate and destiny, and I think, well, what would have happened? What? No Wham?
Can you imagine?
Right, and then also they were in another band. They started making ska music. That other stuff,
Yeah, it was
music,
ska.
right? You know,
Yeah,
that kind of madness style music.
Yeah.
And that didn't work. And then it was George who was the songwriter, and all that happened. And George was Andrew was going out with Shirley.
Yeah.
And they had another girl who was like
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
but they brought Pepsi.
They
in.
brought
They
Pepsi
had
in.
another
Sorry,
girl
there was another
before
girl
that.
before that,
It was,
yeah.
and actually, it was another black girl, and then replaced with another black girl,
Yeah.
kind of maybe to keep the consistency. But they just worked because they only brought in the girls because they were copying Human League.
Yeah.
Who had the girl. So
Yeah.
it was like, so it's a little bit of copying, a little bit of pop, a little bit of this, and they were getting labelled as something. They didn't want to be
And doing the dance routines, they talk about that.
Yeah,
but also George
on
Michael
top of the pops.
Yeah,
George
yeah, yeah,
Michael
yeah, yeah.
was a in his own words a fat kid, and therefore was really quite shy. But then all of a sudden he's got this sex symbol.
He got into it.
And actually, I've only known them as being like heartthrobs
Yeah.
because my
Heartthrob.
sisters loved them. Right, and you see the poster from Just 17, from Jackie magazine,
Yeah.
and all that. You know, my sister, but it was just amazing, like how things unravel, the fate element, and I just think it was a good story. So if you're into that
Do you know
Wham
what the
era,
bit that
do
blew
it.
my
Watch
mind?
it.
And this bit of an early thing you learned: the saxophone on Careless Whisper.
Go on, tell them what the story is.
They had 10 different sax players
And
to
no,
do that.
not
and they were
right,
like, no,
not right,
no,
not
no.
right.
Really?
So imagine if they and that song was recorded in a studio in America,
Oh,
in the
right.
same studio as Ray Charles and Aretha Franklin,
Wow.
where she
Right,
sang
but
RSPCT.
the people who oversaw the production of Ray Charles, like whatever, so When a Man Loves a Woman,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and when Aretha Franklin did RESPCT,
Yeah, yeah,
respect,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the guy who was engineering, the guy who was producing George
That song,
Michael,
yeah, yeah.
he went, "Hey George, just to let you know, that's where Aretha Franklin's at," and was like messing with his head. That's where Marvin Gaye stood,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's going, "Oh crap, man!" Like because he's nervous and all that, and he's thinking, "What am I doing here?" That imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
And then they recorded the song. And he
He
came
weren't
away and he
feeling
went,
it. Weren't
despite
feeling
it
it.
being like, "Hey, you're lucky to be here." And he went,
Yeah.
"No, it's not right." Then he came back, they
And did it
redid
again, redid it again.
on like a basic, but they went through 10 different, and it's just, look, stories like that make me realize
Yeah.
you got to go with your heart.
It's incredible.
They were being themselves.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to be anyone else. They were taking elements of other people, but I thought rated. So it's a good,
A really good
Kedge,
watch,
I promise you.
That's-
You
it's
more so
definitely
than me
missed.
and Sat.
And the reason I'm going to watch it is because I've been lucky to speak to Andrew Ridgely,
Oh,
and,
wicked.
and some you hear some of these stories from him, and like I said, it is fascinating. Like them talking about the last time they performed as Wham. I don't know if they
at
covered
Wembley.
that. At Wembley.
That's the end of the show. Yeah, it's really good.
incredible. It's incredible story.
Really
that is.
good.
So,
And
yeah.
the other thing that I watched, and again, every time I watch this, and I think this more so because it kind of copies A League of Their Own, but it's the overlap with Roy Keane,
Oh yeah,
Gary Neville, and Jamie Carragher, because you kind of see them. We know them as pundits, and
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you watch TV and football, you always see them, in a suit. But it's just three lads hanging out, and honestly, it just reminds me.
I've
of
seen
us.
clips of it. I've seen clips
It's
of it.
so good.
And Gary Neville's
It's so-
hilarious.
They're
on it.
swearing in it. They're just
Yeah.
open. They're just themselves, and I'm just like, do you know what? It's really good
Yeah,
to
we
watch.
don't swear though. That's the
Brilliant.
thing. So we're,
No,
we're
No,
the,
we
we're
don't.
the
Well,
clean
two of
version.
us don't.
We're the veggie version.
One of us do.
Yeah, as soon
And-
as cut, we hit cut.
That's definitely worth
Everything's
watching. I think you can watch all of the episodes on Sky now. But the other thing that I listened to, and I think, Tommy, you're going to love this.
Go on.
Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
the episode with Ice Cube.
Oh, is that a new one?
Oh, my...
Funny,
Please,
Chris Evans told me to listen to that.
both of you.
He goes,
Both of
it's
you.
incredible what
It
he's
is-
doing and how much of a businessman he is.
Yeah.
now.
It is so good. I think it's one of the best
I've
podcasts
heard
I've
as well, by the way, it's his wife who's the brains behind him because his wife
Is this
really-
the fellow who's got the kids program?
What? Ice Cube.
Oh, actually, no, sorry. I've actually, as soon as you just double confused. We've done a double.
Ice Cube.
I'm picturing Ice T, but you're going Ice
Ice
Cube.
Cube.
Okay.
So
You know,
who's the
Ice-
rapper who does the voices for children's shows?
Oh no, he doesn't do voice. No.
He does-
He
he does-
does. He's done a nursery rhyme.
yeah,
But he's
no,
like, yo,
he's-
listen, mother. He does all that.
No. He's basically, if you listen to the podcast, he's obviously a gangster rapper. He was in NWA, and
Yeah,
all the beef
back in
with
the
the
day.
cops and all of this kind of stuff.
You
But
can
then
do it, put your
he
back
made
into it.
he made films that were sort of PG, like for kids. kind
Yeah.
of
He
thing.
did
That's it.
ride
And-
along. We did ride
Yeah,
along.
ride
with-
along, and
with,
are we there yet? And,
and-
stuff
and-
like that.
and then-
Barbershop.
so-
then he
yeah.
done Friday and all this.
That's
But
it.
bruv, you need to listen. It's so good. This podcast,
Brilliant.
Right.
Definitely go. If there's
Okay.
one thing you do this week, go and listen to that.
Love it. Right, what have we learned? What wisdom are we sharing with the masses?
Can I go first?
Yeah,
Go on.
please.
The thing I learned, and do you know what? Like, I honestly, I'm surprised I didn't know this.
Go on.
Twix.
Yeah.
What does this stand for?
Oh, okay. I know. No, sorry. I was going to do something just before we get into that.
What do you mean? What's it stand for? It's not like TWIX.
No, so it's
Well, it might be, but hold on. There was another fact about Twix, about the biscuit.
Yeah, about the left and the right.
Yeah, there's
one
a
was being smothered. We've done this.
Yeah,
before.
Yeah,
One
no,
was
no.
smothered,
That's
then
what I
one was
thought you were going to
dipped or
say.
something like
But
that.
no, but Twix, what does it stand for? So is it a snack for twats, and therefore it's a
Twix.
No, that'd be a twax. No, I don't know.
Go on.
Totally.
I didn't
is it like that? Is it like?
They tweeted this. Twix tweeted this.
So is it like?
The
Is
reason
it a T, W, the I, and the X?
Twin.
So is it like a
Twin.
Oh, he's
Oh,
along. He's
twin.
along the. He's along the.
But what's the X then?
I don't know. Go on.
Twin sticks.
Oh,
Twix.
twin sticks. How have we not
Twin
known
sticks.
All these years.
Twin sticks.
All
Twix.
these.
that? And they
years.
just came up with Twix. So basic.
Twin
So
we should
sticks.
we should know
Let's call
that.
it Twix.
We should know that. I feel
We
a
should.
bit-
Everyone should know. That.
Everyone should know that.
Well done, Satch.
Well
Twin
done.
sticks. Twix.
My-
I never knew that.
My one isn't a proper one, so I'm going to go next. So,
Go on then.
because I'm hoping you got a proper fact.
Okay.
This is something I heard on the weekend. It was more of a term
Yeah.
that I heard from a youngster in the front again
At the concert?
at the the gig
God, you're
at,
confusing me now.
at the comedy.
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
So I'm talking to the people at the front, and there's
not
three.
the weekend concert.
No, not the weekend because I heard it at the weekend.
Okay, yeah.
At a stand-up show. At a stand-up show. This is in Leeds on Sunday night, and there was a guy in the front row
Right.
who's a student, and he's got a girlfriend. His other two mates, who I took the mick out of, didn't have girlfriends, but he has a girlfriend, and it turned out his mate watches him with the girlfriend. I don't know, some weird stuff going on there.
Yeah.
But I said, oh, how did you and her get it on? Like get together? And he said, oh, it was flat cest. I said, you what? He goes, flat cest. I said, what's that? He goes, that's when you flat share with someone, you get it on with them.
Oh.
So I learned a new term, and I went, "Is
But
that
it
a thing?"
almost sounds. It almost.
He
sounds,
goes, "Yeah,
it
all
almost
students."
sounds like wrong. and
It sounds
disgusting.
wrong, but it's a student thing.
Flat cest.
When they get it, if you get it on with a housemate, flat cest. New term. I'm down with the kids. Tommy Sandu available for events with 18 to
No
24
cap.
year olds.
Okay, so I've got basically.
I won't be. I'm flat cest. It's the thing.
I've got the facts, and I found out the world's biggest eaters in the world.
What do you mean, like nation-wise?
Nation, which country eats the most calories per
Per
day?
meal.
Can we
Oh,
do
per
it? Can
day.
we do it? Can we do it?
We can do a family fortunes
America.
top 5.
America.
Yeah, America's got to
Top.
be number one.
America goes in at number 2
Oh.
at 3,868 calories a day.
Just to point out, men should have what, 2,000? They say, and
The
women
recommended
1,800,
daily
2,500 or
thing
2?
is for men to have 2,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it depends on how active
Men
you
and
are.
women.
if you're
So
training
men
and all that, but
2,500, women 2,000.
2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So
And they're
there's
having nearly-
someone bigger, and you will never get this. I reckon you'll lose all 3 lives, and you'll never guess.
Yeah, but okay. Is it like but just by sheer numbers, like, is it China? Because
No,
there's so
No,
many.
no, it's not. No, I'm just looking at diet.
Go
The
for
Chinese
diet,
is
exactly.
quite-
Absolutely,
quite
you're on the
healthy.
right. You've got to go for diet. Who
about
eats
diet?
more calories than the Americans?
Okay, it's got then South Americans because they're cheese. Everything's cheese and fried.
We got to give a country, bro.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, is it a South American country? Like, I'm not trying to narrow it down. So I want to say, because I want to go Mexico or Brazil.
No,
then,
I
just
think
because
they're-
it's
they're
fried.
healthy. No, but they're healthy.
Mexico, Brazil are not in the top 15.
No,
Wow.
no, I don't think there would be.
Calories. I picture the Aussies.
Go on, give me some other countries. Give me
Okay,
some other countries.
The Aussies and
You're
stuff.
gonna go top
because-
5.
Okay, the problem with really hot countries is you don't want to eat that much, so you shouldn't. It shouldn't be a really
Hang
hot
on,
country.
is the UK on there?
UK was 26
Okay.
at 3,422.
Oh, so it's close at the top. The first, the
I
top,
know.
the top ones are all. We would eat a lot. Okay.
Just to let you know, India
Yeah.
came 136 with 2,569. That's a lot of food they're consuming in that country.
No, it's not the 100.
Well, 2,500. I mean, bearing in mind there's 1 point whatever, how many billion
Five-
people.
five.
There's a lot of people in that country, and they managed to find that much food. That's
Oh,
not-
you mean that many calories? Yeah.
Like-
Maybe that's why it's only 2,500 and not
Well, yeah.
3,500 or 4,000.
Go on. Any other guys? Any other guesses? Shall I just reveal it all?
Germany.
Nah,
Germany makes it as number 7,
Nah.
3,647.
Nah, it's going to be somewhere. Okay, what is it? A country that would need to eat that many calories? Maybe it's cold.
I was surprised this was number 1.
Go on, just tell us.
Bahrain,
Oh.
4,012 average per person. That's how
Saudi,
many-
Bahrain, but
No,
like,
Bahrain.
Bahrain's its own country.
It's
Kingdom
an-
of Bahrain.
Yeah, the Kingdom
Yeah,
of
but
Bahrain. Then
like-
USA. Then Ireland.
Oh.
Ireland, 3,850. Belgium, number 4. And Turkey, a 5.
Wow.
Germany, a 7. You would have thought Germans were a
yeah.
bit healthier, but they're obviously not. Qatar's in at number 9.
Yeah, Qatar
yeah,
is very
but you know what I can imagine about your
France,
Bahrain,
11.
Saudi, Qatar is that they would have lavish meals.
Yeah.
That's why it'd be like
Yeah.
lamb and nice,
Yeah.
rich sauces
China,
and things like that.
China, 35, 3,378. You'd have thought Chinese people are hardly doing that much calories.
Oh, 3,500.
3,500.
Where are they in the list though? What number?
China, 35th.
35th. Right.
So, like, India, 136th.
It's good. It's good in a way. It's good. Well,
You-
Give us the top 5 again.
The top 5 was Bahrain, United States, Ireland, Belgium, and Turkey.
little old
Yeah,
Belgium.
I don't think we would have got any of them. Tom.
Beer might make a difference for calories. So Belgium,
maybe, yeah,
and
no.
Irish as
Yeah,
well.
but-
Guinness.
Yeah, but Bahrain, majority of
There's
them
no beer.
probably not really
No,
drinking.
exactly.
So
But
that's
I know,
that's
I
pure
do know
lamb.
over there they've got every food chain
Yeah, man.
from around the world.
maybe,
And the
maybe.
food- the food is
but,
good.
They love it.
4,000.
In any I'm going to say this. I don't know if you can. In any non-drinking country, the food is phenomenal because you can't hide behind the drink. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? So when you go to the
food's
UAE,
gotta be good.
the food's got to be good. Everyone's tasting everything.
There we
That's
go.
why I think Pakistanis make the best food, because mainly Muslims. And it's like, so that's the style I cook. Oh, I went to Lahore's in Mailand the other day as well.
How was it?
Fantastic. Lamb
Yeah.
chops, kebabs,
go
naan,
wrong.
karai chicken,
Oh.
raita. And you know when you take along people as well who hadn't been, I took Neil and Darren, who took
Yeah.
me to the weekend concert.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, well, let
So
me...
you went concert and then you went there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
bro.
a boom night
That
out.
was a
bro.
great, and it was a warm night. Brilliant.
That's the weekend.
Oh, man.
Do you know what I used to go east? Because obviously I still think that's one of the best. You get the best food like
Yeah.
down this end. Yeah?
Oh, really? Because I'm a bit jealous of West London.
Yeah,
and,
no,
and
like,
the Midlands.
West. Well, I say west and east.
And
you can't go
Bradford
wrong.
and Leeds.
Yeah.
In south, there's nothing. But now there is one place in Tooting, and the food's incredible.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I've heard also, by the way, a lot about Afghani desi restaurants.
Oh.
That's the next big thing.
Okay.
Because they know how to, they got the tandoors down, they got the grill, they got the desi influence, but the Afghani style is something else and it's supposed to be amazing.
We'll check it out.
This is strategic. I'm putting this out in a podcast.
Yeah, looking for a
looking for the
sponsor.
invite. Look what it knows, sponsor. Just call me, just invite me down. If I'm doing a gig in the area, I'm coming. I know there's a Khyber one, as everyone talks about as well. It's in Birmingham or Manchester or something like that. But anyway, I'm hungry because I ate about 3 o'clock this afternoon and it's now,
Let's
what
go
time
and
is
eat.
it? It's now 10 o'clock. So yeah, I'm going to get some munch. I'm going to end up ordering something. Thank you for listening as always. Do spread the word around. And to everyone who comes, by the way, there was a few people coming to me at the stand-up show yesterday and said, we love the brown note, we love the brown note.
Aw.
But I was taking lots of pictures with lots of people, as you do.
Lovely.
So I didn't really get a chance to talk to you because I'd love talking about the brown note. So thank you for that, if that is you, and go spread the word.
I'm still having
Everyone.
people saying, "Well, we want more tickets to the show."
I know,
Like,
the
it's
demand
gone.
for tickets.
For the live podcast.
They might be going on resale, do you know what I mean? In terms of like people might be thinking, you know what, we could probably flog
What?
these
So
for
you're
about
telling me one man's just
Oh,
gone and bought
they're gonna
like
do a
40
Beyonce with
No,
them.
no one's done that.
No, don't
They're
do
sold-
that.
They're
never know.
sold out.
People
I've
wanna be
heard
there.
They're
they're
sold
being
out.
sold on the black market. You never know. These
brown
these-
market.
But
The
I'm going to
brown
say,
market.
watch your space.
Oh,
Oh, hello. What you got? He's got something
He's
tucked
ju-
up his
he's
sleeve.
just ending it on that note there.
Secret Satch, little surprise. All right, and then we're going to go then on that note. All right, latest.
Laters.
Laters.